Jeez. Just to tidy this up a wee bit. Get my coffee. Guess what I'm drinking, guys? A caramel latte Nescafe. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's Baltic. And then bad boy gloves. Still freezing. Thought we'd do just a wee quick live. Just a wee update. Just a wee update on how things are going and that. Now that. She's the missus has stole the Berghaus gloves. So Bobby's got the North Face ones and bad boys. Proper hiking gloves. But believe it or not, one of the chat we're doing, I still feel the cold through them. Just a tiny bit. But I was down at the vape shop first thing this morning. Getting my followers. Show you what I got. This is my wee treat. Drugs. The drugs don't work, they just make it worse. Well Bobby, all is well. Pat, mate, everything's fantastic, buddy. Been in the town, got over shopping up for Iceland. Got my fillers for the vape shop. Gloria got a new coat, treated herself, got a new watch and a new watch. Flavours are absolutely beautiful. Very same as an Elf bar, but a million times better. You get like peach ice, you get 10mg, 12, 18. Never been a smoker in my life, but the Elf bar's got a pure grip. It's at a party, I went, did you shot at that? £120 a week. Tory will tell you, I was spending on Elf bars a week. Got that bad boy. £14. You get 3 of them in a pack. The heads, right? You open it up, put a liquid in it, put it in. Elf bars ain't got a look in. So if you're on the Elf bars or whatever, the Hail Marys or whatever they're called, get one of them. They're called the AUQ 2.0s. They're absolutely amazing. But this Frothy Coffee Caramel Latte Nescafe, them peach ones are very nice, bro. Oh mate, they're banging, brother. Absolutely amazing. I know it looks a wee bit feminine, me maybe cupping up. See that cup? Tori got herself one and got me one. Caution, contents hot, brilliant. Keeps your it's like the ones you get, see in McDonald's and that. With the wee hole in that thing, it keeps it nice and warm. So like a wee flask cup, flavoury and that. No, it's just love that cup. So the missus done a wee bit of shopping and that. Had to go up early. Had my lawyers. Went for our jog at the back of 7. Had to be a long night because I got a private message last night and it ain't too good, so hardly got any sleep. But things will work out, leave it in God's hands, and everything will be sweet, okay. But anyway, chat, hope you're all fine. Hit the like buttons, As I was saying, Tori's just, well, Bobby, hope as well. Yes, my man, them preach ones are nice, very nice, bro. I love them, mate. No, what else, mate, they bring up? It'll be like, you're mad. I went up to the wee newsagent and before we went into town, because the drumstick one I was buying, mate, 18mg nicotine, far horrible, and I'm a non-smoker, but pure addicted, so I got that. Like, 2, you get 3 for £6, right? It's called Juice E-Liquid Max Grape, alright bro, grape bubble gum, £2.49 for the newsagent. So I got that quickly before I went into town. But see when the heads burn out, it's disgusting. It's like, that's a fresh head. 3 for £7.89. Big shout out to CDT. They're on board and sponsors, so I can't say too much, but they're good, recommended. But they're on sale just now, January sale for the shop. they were free for £12.99. One was £4.99, but you're getting one box for free £49. So promoting them because they're on board, obviously they're on board. I mean, they're constantly spending a fortune. Mate, taste the kiwi one, mate. It is absolutely phenomenal. And that's the wee one that I got today, just to go on the tin. But I hope you are all well, guys. Hope all is good. And just to let you know, I've got the studio at 6 o'clock tonight. My tunes are on Spotify. 2 tunes are on Spotify. 2 are see the ones I put out. People may think it's all fun and games, but listen, you can't take life too serious. Now, it's too like Jordan McCann. I ain't going to say too much, but I really what to say. Listen, I don't come and bragging, whatever, but obviously it's an unusual name, but my granddad's side, my family are face offered. My granddad was an Irish traveller, for the McCann side. Then he had a daughter to a certain person, Manny Susan. She's got her own clinics. She was wanting to send me abroad for the dot for my addiction problems, take me down to her clinics, private, rehab centres, mental health, stuff like that. Alright, bro, on the sauce at this time. And I kept sort of being a bit arrogant and rude every time I was released from prison, on the phone, Auntie Susan will be down, blah blah blah, and threw it back in her face. But now I've got myself clean. The way I see it, guys, is if I need to move myself from the environment that I've been brought up in to escape my addiction, then I'm a weak individual. That's just my own assessment. Now, I've got loads of mates that have moved from Dundee, married in that big shot of Dean Ferry, my man, one of my very good pals. He was overdosing on a weekly, now he's married, got kids, went away a Christian rehab. Brilliant. I'm going through to do a bit of training with him. That's the guy that got Jambo to take all my shit down. Very good mate, but it was for some people. But my assessment of being an ex-addict, well, an addict always will be in recovery, is that if you cannot get yourself clean in your environment, then there ain't no coming back, in my opinion. Now, if you can't escape Class A's, B's, C's in your own city, and you need to move to air, and it works for some people, but my mindset is, and totally was like going to rehab at the start when we first met. She was like, I fell madly in love with you. She went, but you're pure sesh, you kicked the ass of it. You're on a sesh 2 days and it ends up 2-3 weeks. No lie, not acting big or tough, but without a lack of sleep, but on the old yellow. But it is what it is, but so that'll melt. And she went, get to rehab, and I went, listen, I've got a wee bought house, as you know, nothing fancy, nothing special. You're getting your cracker a brand new house, which I love it. I love being at Fairmere. We don't show it on camera because the kids and that come there. And look what happened to my mum's neighbour's window. Look what happened to my brother's Range Rover. He's LD. Yes, Bobby lad. David Curry, how we doing? So my assessment is, if you're in recovery, I hear it constantly in Dundee. People saying, bro, just in the town there. Big shout out to Joey Hosborough. He's trying. He went, bro, how are you managing? You're looking the part. You look fresh and healthy. You're up at the back. Went for a wee hair chop, a sunbed, and whatever. And I was like, mate, you've just got to keep yourself away from it all. I am. Saw him 2 minutes later on the way back. He was standing with a group of addicts. 3 to 4 people stopped me and went, bro, who's got what you're brum? And I went, I just lost it. I went back and apologised. There was about 10 of them. All my old associates. Totally turned around and went, get a grip. And I went, I'm fucking sick of yous. Yous know I'm fucking clean. That seed could start growing and growing and growing. And that's it. But the good thing about it is, when they're asking me, Bobby, who's got white or brown? I'm like, I don't have a clue. You know, do I look like I'm taking drugs? And they're all like that, sorry bro, sorry. I'm like, you should not be asking somebody that you know and follow my journey on YouTube, and I'm well known to you all, and yous, oh, your old boys just went past, he's looking for you. Bobby, who's got with your drum? Front of Tory. And like that, Tory's like, get a grip. You know he's clean. But the point I'm making, so my assessment is, from my own experience is, if you've got a problem and you're in recovery, do not bounce for your city. If you need to, do it. Whatever works for you may not work for me. But what works for me is a quick reassessment, right? I'll go back to that in a minute. My offer, the guy that's doing my books, Mark Scott, big shout out, he's a neighbourhood watch. Funny enough, when I got my Asbo, my lifetime ban, it was him that was doing the petitions. But we've knew each another over the days for wee boys, so he's been on offer some bestsellers and that. Check him up, Mark Scott offer. He's doing a trilogy, 3 books, my life story. He's got the paperwork, because he works with Sanctuary, so he's got the Asbo paperwork, the Sun articles, Asbo kid, first person in Scotland, Britain, and driving offences, most prolific in Britain, only in the 1,226 category, 17 points, up for sentencing. I'm getting a lifetime ban, due restriction with a new segment attached, which means after my lifetime ban, I need to pay £10,000-15,000 to pass a course, then another 5 for another course, then 1 or 2 or something. So my lawyer says you're better just forgetting about driving. Do not even get in Tori's car, because I was car daft. But I've got her up a lot, even when she's out. She leaves the car, the keys are there, temptation's there. But I'm like, if I get stopped and blue lighted, I'm either taking a chase or letting myself and my missus down. Now, she went, see if you take the car out when I'm sleeping in that. I went, you would need to stick me in. She went, I wouldn't do that. I went, Vic, you've not got a criminal conviction. You don't know the law. Trust me, darling. If I took the keys and got stopped, I would not take a chase in your car. I would pull over and say, it's my missus's car. They would say, does she know? Obviously, we say, yeah, she gets done, because I'm a banned driver with this restriction. I was all over the papers. There was 4 different news outlets in my last court appearance, and there was trials going on, assault and robberies and that charges for 220 million. Went, they're all here for you. I was like, oh, wow. So made the Courier front page, the Sun last month, the Tilly. It was embarrassing. So the point I'm making is, Tory says to his babe, she went, listen, you better shot the car up the back roads and that, but I do not want to send you back to it, and I do not want you locked up. I went, babe, listen, see last year, that car would have been took for a spin. I was like, but listen, we're a family, we just lost baby London, baby Wild's on its way, Wild Kyle, spelled W-Y-L-D-E, stole for Kyle Faulkner, my bro for the view, him and Laura, big shot with Laura Wild, and me Wild Faulkner. But Wild is our baby's name, boy or girl. Wild Tory Kyle for a girl. Wild Summon Kyle, spelled W-Y-L-D-E. Barry. So yeah, so that's just that. So that's me fucked for driving. Excuse my French. But as what it is, I'm sort of glad. The missus has got the car. We use it when we need to use it. You get my drift. We're not in the car going about every minute of the day. We're busy. The car's parked up in the garage across the road. Full of cameras. My mate owns a garage across the road. And it's a big compound, so we just park it in there. Gates get locked at night. So for the back 8 at night, that's when the car's put away, just for me. Bazza says to Vic, you better put in the car so the gates are locked, so if he's ever lapses or you're sleeping, takes the keys, it's all good. So we've got it sussed. the batteries are ready to die, guys, but I just thought we'd come on and do a quick live, just to update you. Everything is fine, well and dandy, but getting back to my point quickly, people need to move out of cities to get clean. I get that, but in my opinion, it doesn't matter where you move to get clean. You only need to walk down the high street, or see the pharmacy, and say, mate, who's got B, W, sniff, or whatever. So, my opinion, and the way I work things is, I get clean. And my offer says to my mum, Bobby is the only person on drugs. He's got a brother that's an addict that could go away, dust himself off, get clean, come back, lapse, get clean, lapse. And the last few times has not been my fault. It's been people pushing me, bricks through with devices, scare tactics, nearly killing the wee girl with the neighbour. So that sent me off my and it just went up down from there. But listen, I always put my hands up to my downfalls. I'm a man, I'm maturing daily. I found myself, it took years to find myself. I found myself, I know who I am as a person, I'm comfortable in my own skin, I'm making good music at the minute, whether you like to hear it or not. That's just wee freestyles in the house, off the phone with earphones, out just random beats. But wait to hear the stuff that we've done in the studio. The videos, the lot. Fair play for keeping strong, Bob. I'm in recovery too. Well done, brother. Brother, I'm always here, vice versa. I'll get your contact details. Actually, jump on the lives when we've got the lives up and going, because I believe that. No, what I'll do at the bar is wait to die. See if she's back here. I'll put the phone on charge. Do the live in the house, right? Keep this flowing. Got 10 in the chat, guys. Hit the likes. Hit like buttons, guys. Hit the likes. Fresh rolls, fresh rolls. Alright, mate, how are ya? Dickhead. No speak again? Sausage. Off up in the spot. How's it for? You creep. Just saw a creepy boy there, babe. That guy, the cool that tried to scope you out with his eyes. You back, innit? Obviously. You back? You just back, innit? Obviously. Oh, I thought you had left in the car. I thought. Right, okay. Oh, I'm telling we're subs at your house. Sorry, I thought you bumped me now. Anyway, I'm getting this charger put in. So that's us just still decorating, revamping this house, because at the end of the day, let's face it, this house will be getting related once again, because we've got our new gaff, Tory's new gaff, which is absolutely amazing. 2 seconds strips, 2 seconds. So we've got Tory's gaff. So whoever wants it, not specialised bad boy, Bite's worth about, quickly 2 seconds, right, Bite's worth about, them wheels alone are worth about £800. Belter bike, that mudguard's a lot. Got a lot of bikes. Juicy Tory's bike. She's got that Land Rover, and she's got a Mitsubishi, believe it or not. Because her granddad is a mechanic, and he builds stuff with scratch. And he worked for a Land Rover and got that bike specially made for when she was a kid. So that's been in the family. It's wee, but now see that bad boy there, have you? No chance. That, which is a great look, guys.
Listen.
Look at that. Look at that. The wheels on that, guys. Look at that. Look at the graphics on there. Absolute belter. Absolute cracker. I love it. Well, I'll bring it up. Brakes oil, brakes a lot, look. Love, like 2-touch brakes, oil brakes. What a bike. But as I was saying, we're in decorating mode because this house will be related. We've got someone, we've got a family that's, believe it or not, they're from, not a family, a couple, they're from Ukraine. Very nice to work, working class people. And I've told them that they could put their own spin on the house, but Victoria's on like it's too good a house to be there. Basketball, just brilliant area. Cars across the road, keeps Tory's car, as I was saying, of a lap store, which will not happen. Tory, me. Would you break my finger? Maybe wifey.
How your day going? I was being up busy. I was at the gym and done a little bit of shopping.
I told them that, my girl. Right, you're going to be up now. See you
Yeah,
soon,
I'll
love you.
be
Yeah, kiss
just
her,
going
love.
away to the shop. I forgot.
Cream.
I was got cream.
Oh, the what cream?
I need coffee. I need to get bacon.
Bacon. Oh, we're having bacon.
I need to get bacon.
Bacon. Oh, we're having bacon. I've got that in mind already. That's what one of our subs was saying. That pizza's absolutely amazing.
Oh, it
So,
isn't.
you
It's
must be on the
lovely. I
People are
told
wondering why
you.
Bobby Boy's got his wee hat and that on. Maybe Bergos set. Where's the Bergos got? I got Clara, I've got OCD, my stuff, and
What's that?
OCD, my stuff, and
What's that?
whatever, but then bad boys.
I bought you them.
Them bad boys, I love keep saying, and you're out in the cold, I'm just back in, and it's freezing, you cannot come in even though the heating's on, the coal fire's on, you've always got to keep your temperature drop, or see if I just came in, up the freezing cold and started taking scarves and hats and that off, that's when you end up with colds, flus, it's a fact,
Oh, I went to Holland and bought it. Damn it.
but you've got to go to Tone and Wear to get me the protein.
Yeah.
He's another sponsor. Tone and Wear, bodybuilding shop. So I know the guy Paul Berkshire well. The shop that was in the other day. And I went past and he went to see if I put it on YouTube. Do you want us on board? I was like, not a problem, mate. So I got what I want when I want, but like my sponsors, I've still got a lot in mind as and a lot that came forward, like the shop that I got my big shout to Jack. Jack, thank you for that deal, mate. Brilliant. So Jack's on board, the manager of our shop, where we got the fillers, as we spend a fortune. Obviously spend an absolute fortune on heads. If you're on the health bars,
I'd rather you spend money on fillers
and
than
drugs.
drugs.
We're on percent, mate. 2 seconds, guys, till I get the earphones in. The sound's a bit dodgy. Somebody says the camera is a bit shit. That should be it now. Wait a minute. 2 seconds, guys. Shit, how we talk, we is. Hit them lights, guys, come on. Get this channel going.
Those lights.
Things that I would like to make. Got a couple of confessions to make. Now, listen. Fair enough. Right what you just want in my comments, say other comments, and derogatory, the J word. Junkie. Water off a duck's back. That is be something different.
I know.
Like, if you're calling me the J word, see your fanboys, the boys just look up to, 95% of people on YouTube are in recovery of Class A's. your big names, your British belt at holders, etc. I won't mention names, but so if I'm the Jaguar, in my own mind, I'm going, you support A, B, and C. They're well worse than me. Self-confessing to suit me 14-year-old girls, etc., etc. And somebody asked me a question,
Bobby.
and I will answer it. The ceiling's getting painted, the ceiling's getting done today. So anyway, so getting back, somebody put a comment and went, have you got this Marty being like an Epstein? You tell me when you first were dad. Well, to my knowledge, I was 14 and a half and I slept with a 19-year-old. I've never been with a girl younger than me, you know that, babe. I've never been with a girl younger than me. And I'm entitled to my own opinion. Now, my missus is 40-year-old and about to be 34. I've always been into birds a wee bit older. So to answer your question, I was a father at the age of 14 and a half up until about 3 months ago when I saw the person in question that blamed the kid on me, and I put my hand up at young age. Had to wait till I was in the jail till I was 16, so she never got done, in other words. So saw her with Tori had in hands, she was jealous, just along the road with her pal, and I went, you better tell me, just say, my wee girl at the time, just say her name was Victoria. Is Victoria my kid? I need a DNA test. And she went, no, she's no fucking yours. I went, sorry for my French. She went, oh, is that right? So you've been lying to my whole family, my mum, getting Kiki to call my mum granny when I've been in prison, writing letters, sending me pictures, sending my dad pictures. Here's your daughter, telling the kid that I'm the dad. Making me explain myself when I moved in here, just out of prison after my 6.5, that I was in a bad boys home. My wee daughter at the time. Thought I had a daughter until a couple months ago. Tori was Tori was raging. She was like, your head must be fucked. I went, listen, everybody's going through a hard time, but she went, no, I should have fucked yours. Jealous. And I went, thank fuck. Maybe it sounds bad. But me and my family said to be taught.
Up for her.
Tori was sticking up for her. Tori hates her, but she was like, listen.
Don't hate her, I don't know her.
Listen.
But for
if
what
she says
she's done
your
to
kid
you.
dot she is, then Tori heard her. Tori went,
Whatever.
like a troublemaker, but Tori went, wow. Imagine having a kid and you do not know who the dad is. It's pinned down to me and one other guy, and the other guy is doing 8.5 years. Check on Google, James Donaldson, for Victoria's area, Kirin, for rape, multiples. I went, take it, wanted to DNA test, and she went, you'll always be my dad. She went, I know, I look like you. And I thought, we did look like until go to the forest. Normal broadband, but it's something fibre, but it's a gaff, mate. As I keep saying, as I keep saying to you guys, it's not internet. It ain't internet, it's a house. It's see when we watch the Fire Stick with the broadband.
It's like it's jumping at certain bits.
What?
You shouldn't be doing that.
Make you want to
Got another bottle of Proper 12.
have a little snooze. So can you tell me
That was drank. Well, it was mine, I bought it myself, but a certain person ordered it. Peep and Chat and Bobsters. All my kind of happening in the house, Tori doing. Tori's fine, mate. Tori's just back for the gym, etc. 2 seconds. Tori's just back for the gym, etc. She's got a few wee meetings and that. I'm just back in, as you can see, with the hat and that on, mate, and whatever, let my temperature cool, but
especially when getting outside the
my man bag is here. You've got cash on, yeah. Your cash off,
vitamin
Yeah,
D.
the
so-
pay the cards for the
Right.
personal stuff, 2 seconds.
I don't take any supplements really, but that is well.
Guys, sorry, it was just not using my what I neighbour wife got, using my these the street on the break on the cars and that. I'll show you quickly. Listed buildings, hopefully that's how we don't get a good check now. Right. Right. You see the faces? Look, camera, the faces. You see up there? Wait a minute. Faces. Come back a bit. Right. Camera. My mate's garage, big shout out. AP, big shout out. What's happening, brother? Look, the faces on the building. Look, the road. Look, they cannot dig this up. Hey, Tariq, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. So it's listed building. Look, camera. Mate's garage. My local pub there on the corner of my street. The faces, look, they call it Faces City. Look all the faces. See, like the Great Pyramids and that. Got them mad faces. Well, 1824. I wonder what the faces actually mean. Never done my due diligence, but look right to the very top. Look, faces on every ledge. So like the roads you can see it's not been dug up. Look, they can't dig it up because it's a listed building, listed road. Look all the way up. Look, even bought the houses, the big houses there. Look, my house that's onto there. Camera. Look, camera. Cameras everywhere because it's a listed building. But as I say, I've had this bought house for coming up to 12 years, and obviously I done 2.5 years back in 2018. People were saying, I bought a house. I'll tell you something, it would have been took off if it wasn't. But that's why the connections like that, bro. Nothing to do with the internet, nothing to do with any other than just a listed building, mate. They cannot dig up a road that's been there for because they've got to go through the best Wi-Fi. But it's just explained it. But I asked him, even though like I'm well known and liked and that, I'm like still paranoid. See Big Brother up there.
No, seriously. Because I used to be able to do it up the wall.
Thanks, brother. It's a nice place, mate. I love it, mate. And in one street, I've got my mate's garage across the road on blue pellet volume. And get the keys and take the car for a ride. You let us keep the car in there, and the gates get locked, so there's no chance of Bobby Boy. That won't happen, but he says to Tory, just in case he slips up in your back and takes the keys, I was going to because you'll need to say that he stole the keys. And she went, I'm not saying that to the police. I went, babe, if I ever take the car, but mate, that's me just changed it to work this one out. See 4G, yeah, 5, whatever. Listen, I'm learning. People go, technology's been for years, you're right, but I've not been with it for years, so I'm locked up. This is me just learning. Like, we'll go shopping together, we're a family. We do everything spotting like a family. Tori's teaching me how to be a family man for when Wild comes, but we'll have a wee Wild Kyle. But a wee girl, I was one of Victoria gets called Toria, or Vic. I just call her babe, but or Vic, or Toria. It'll be either Wild, if you either a Wild, Toria, Kyle, a wee boy, Wild, Junior, Kyle, for my wee brother and myself. Junior for dad, obviously, but still enjoying my trophy. Guys, Iceland's got good deals on at the minute. I'll show you later on. The 2 big Christmas girls have got reduced for $9.99 to $3.75. Ho ho! You're welcome to meet up and I'll give you a slice of my cake. 2 big girls. I went, oh, this is cheap. We went. Good thing about after Christmas, we went all these deals. Never used to go to Iceland, but see some of their stuff. Well, the pizzas and that. I'm on about the £10 ones and stuff like that. Your internet is that bad? That's like, is that how bad it is, bro? Oh what? I'll need to wait till it's fully charged. Go in the back garden. Ain't my fault, guys. And that's what puts people off, because obviously when I'm speaking, you just can't hear. I watched one back and it pissed us off because it would have been a good live. I know, mate, it's where I stay, mate. How's it going, Bobby? Nice place you live. Thanks, Nick, EB. Who else is here? I need more mods. Tell your neighbour to get better Wi-Fi, Bobby. Mikey Morales. I don't use neighbour's Wi-Fi, mate. On my brother's grave, no cross camps in Tori's life and my stepkids' lives. We don't. We've got our own internet, mate. Our own internet, phone internet, fire sticks, in the kitchen, in the living room, even one in the bathroom. Just a wee thin line TV, just with a fire stick for tunes and that from the bath. Me and Tori have a bath and that together. Watch a wee bit of whatever in the bath and just relax. See a hot tub, shake into a hot tub. We just got that fitted in, so it's a circle bath and it's got 3 taps on it and a button. I'll show you later on, and then you put it on, you put the steam and steam just. Tori got it, Tori paid for it. It was listen, pal fits some, so we got it at a reasonable price, so it was over the moon with that. But hope your day's going well, guys. And getting back to my tunes, 2 of them are on Spotify, iCloud, other big platforms. They got in touch with me in the studio through messages on this in the studio app. And they went, back to back, can we please put your tunes up, blah 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 blah. And I keep getting messages through Spotify and that saying your track has hit so many numbers, and iCloud and stuff. Not too clued up about iCloud and shit, but Spotify I'm aware of, but I've got a lot more. The tunes I have put up, that's just me listening to a beat once and just going for it once and nailing it. The tunes I put up, people think I'm a divvy, but listen, you've got to test yourself on a high level. Now, if you are embarrassed to try, and I know I could write for fun, being a poet, and I know it, for young age, for secure units, homes, that's all you do, is it, right? When you're on 1250, is that Eugene? Eugene, I'm waiting on just a few things happening, mate. Is that Eugene? check Eugene out. Dundee rapper, Eugene, brilliant wee chap. He's been on a podcast. 5-0 guy from Glasgow. I saw Sherps at probation a couple of weeks ago. Give Sherps a listen, guys. His new stuff's out. He's sending his samples on social media, but I told him ain't got socials at the minute because too much drama. I'm on bail conditions for sentencing. Thought you was a boxer, another rapper. Delusional. Ain't delusional, Brian, mate. Brian, ain't delusional. Mate, what's the matter with having a few hobbies, mate? None matter with that. I'm in recovery, mate. I'm recovering for my life nearly getting took. And I love writing. And I love telling stories via beat. And I've only been rapping 3 to 4 weeks. Seriously. And look at the shit I've put out. Like it or not, you cannot say that them tunes I've put out are not half decent for somebody. You're on it. Right. I'm on Spotify, iCloud. I'm on it, mate, 100%. I'm on it. I'm on it 100%. 1250 TV. I shoot the video and that's getting shot. So I've got the studio later on. Share the Pad with my dad. That'll be on the album. Mother's Fear. Jailbait. Lock the Locks, but you can't stop the clocks. Dear Bro. Cemetery. You're Going Up the Road Again.
One of my faves.
Mum was my queen, Dad was a fiend, exposed to the shit that I shouldn't have seen. It goes, Mum was my queen, Dad was my fiend, exposed to the shit that I shouldn't have seen. But then that's just the start. Then I've got Father Like Son. Father Like Son, always on the run.
Well, it's better than I think you could probably get away with 3.
So I've got Father Like Son, Share the Pad with my dad.
Oh, sweetheart. This is so comforting. I'm so happy. Well, it's very simple food, and I always find the simpler the better.
Mate, I'm not blowing smoke up on Hooper here, but that's me just warming up, mate. See what I put on YouTube? If you listen to my shit on Spotify, the finished articles, the jumps are pure perfect, the choruses and that. The stuff I'm putting out on YouTube, that's me getting guided and told to do that for a certain person that's managing me, that's pretty close to Kyle Faulkner. No, he's managing that, but somebody close to Kyle that was in the View. That's all I'm going to say. He's put me onto a contact, and I got the studio for that, and they see a lot of potential.
Between 50 and 20% is perfect.
You're the best rapper I've ever heard. Easy. Wouldn't say that, bro, but listen, it's take like your Jordan McCann, big up, cannot put Jordan down. Why? Because he's technically family. And people may say, you've never said this before. I don't need to tell my private life. My mum's second name's McCann. My granddad was John Carroll McCann, Irish traveller, family in Salford. I've got aunties that have got clinics, rehabs, private, loaded, and I've knocked back at every opportunity when I've been out prison to go away abroad and get sent to this clinic, but I've knocked it back, but
I only fill my Yorkshire puddings up half to 3/4.
Can I see your agent, Bobby?
You put in, the
Aye.
crispier it will become and it will cook. Otherwise you get a cake in the middle, which is
Brian
soggy.
Roberts.
You don't want that.
Hit them likes, guys, hit them likes. So I've got a few good tunes on the horizon, but what I've put up on YouTube, that's just me talking about. That's just me hearing the beat for 10 seconds and going, watch this freestyle. Every song I put up, apart from the one with the cover, with the bonnet hat on, that got made for us. That's not the real song. See when it goes like, when I'm down the hill, I get back up because I'm the Viking. When I get back home in the bed, she sees the python. that bit's not been put in, so that's how there's only wee bits. If you listen to it, it goes like about me and Tori's sex love life, in the bed, straightening, Emma Thunder, Shiz My Lightning, in the bed, also feels it's straightening, when I'm done how it's like I'm hiking, when I get back up because I'm the hiking, get back home in the bed, then sees the python. That's the way it goes, mate. Would you be interested? I can get the contractor on it. Cheesy Bellend. I was going to make a wee diss about people on YouTube. Who wants us to do a diss about the reprobates on YouTube? The pure plodders. I see Paul Venice and DC are taking breakdowns. The ironic thing is, see when people give other people it, give F2K, I showed up to Manchester solo to clear my name. And it was only a daft joke that was took out of proportion and lies. But I went on my own to clear my name. That's what kind of man I am. Now, people could say I got knocked out of it. I got doctor stoppage, but I won the war because all that mattered to me was clearing my name. Everybody in Dundee, my contacts with the criminal fraternity, were saying, patch it. I went, anytime, my man of my word. I am innocent, even though it was only a joke that was spun right up with content.
So initial lift is there, and then it drops the temperature.
I know, mate, you're entitled to your opinion, mate. I won't bite back. I don't give space as a time of day. I won't bite back to you. Anyway, so you've got Venice and DC, right? Two of the hardest men in Britain. Ain't dissing, by the way. Being serious. Venice is Britain's hardest doorman. Fact. DC's Carlisle's taxman. But see when they're giving other people it, it's all good. Hammering people's families and throwing people under buses. But see when they get 2% back, they lost the plot in the process. Look what I had to go through. So, nothing compared to DH. Mine only lasted a couple of months to I cleared my name, because I do it like a man. I was the first person to put an actor up here, even though it took 2.5 hours to go through every single charge, what I've been pulled in for. The worst thing I've been pulled in for, I won't even say, but because God rest the boy's soul, I only kicked him once, gang fighting at the age of 14.5. Done the 6.5 for that, is what it is. Got dropped, they got done with manslaughter. I only kicked him once. Kevin, RIP. I mean, got dropped to see his supplements from sphere injury. I got 6.5. I actually got 4.5. And an extension for other charges. Had to meet the family, and that was horrible. Probably what other talents do you have, mate? Got loads of talents, bro. Still an amazing football player. Got the gift of the gab, bro. One of the best looking cunts on YouTube. Brilliant in bed, mate. Ain't no stopping. Panties keep dropping. She's on top, keep bobbing. Panties keep dropping. Ain't no stopping. My pals keep bobbing. Bum, bum, bum. No, on a serious note, I've got loads of talents, mate. I've got a book that I've wrote. I've got a book that I've wrote myself. An autobiography in prison. It's a bit daft, but when I done that, I was in. What happened was, I was in Rossi, and I got out. It's a well-known story, and we're looking for a wee job to do. Well, I was 15 and a bit. My co-hosts, I always went about with older people. David Tracy, Gary Cummins, Sean and Dolan. Dolan ended up getting left off, but manslaughter. A girl. Google it, up the Arborough Road. But cut long story short, so we were in the town on a Saturday, on the 1A, and I had a pint of Moxie, the toothache. And if you don't know, your toothache, get freezing cold milk, take it a drink, Creep it on your tooth. The pain is mad for 10 seconds. You feel a shooting pain, and then it'll go right to your brain. So anyway, this is a part of the story. So I'm on the bus on camera with this pint of milk. We're in the town, W.H. Samuels. And usually at the side there's a big metal gate. You're afraid Dundee or not. And it's locked constantly. And it was open. And I've just pulled it like that. I had a screwdriver down the jute. I went, lads, let's go. Had loads of bags in that, JD bags. Went right up the alley. Fire exit door. I thought, easy. But this alarm will go off. So put it right in the middle, as you do. Fire exit doors. The split. Put it right in the middle for the sensor and pop it and leave it open like that for 10 to 20 seconds and the alarm system does not go off. Then I opened the door and it just leapt from about here to that wall, and there's been stacks of brand new jewellery just been obviously dropped off. So we just ran in. Both. The height was about like the roof. Everything just kept falling. Packed bags, ran up the alley, jumped a wall, loads of bushes, stashed all the jewellery, went back second time, third time divvies, and 15 in a bit. Bobby boy, can't help yourself. I see a set of stairs going down. They're ransacking, I'm thinking, well, we've got 20-30 grand probably, estimate, put away, and jewellery, jackpot. As we've got more stuff, it just went fell. And what was above it, a wee secret camera like that. So banker right with a pint of milk still in Bobby's hand. So I went down the stairs in the jeweller shop. A big long table went on for ages with jewellery that I made, gold, this, that and that. And I've opened this door and I just saw coats, wee wallets. They were easy, just pop in wallets. Purses just sitting open, packing £50 notes, £100 notes, and I'm sitting going, whoa. And next minute, I've just heard, oh, blah, 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 blah. I went, shit. I'm under the shop in W.H. Samuels, done a daytime robbery, and we've got bags full of stuff stashed. Why did we come back the third time? Little did Bobby boy know the camera, but at the time I was on 2 curfews for the age of 14. One was on my Asbo, 7 to 7, then one for Co-op at 15, 7 in the morning to 9 at night. So I'm like, wait, I'm on 2 curfews here. On my Asbo, with the 80 odd conditions, got to be in at 7 to 7. But bailed for the Co-op, got to be in out at 7 in the morning and 9 at night. So I'm at the bottom of the shop, I'm under it, and I just hear security and that going, there's people robbing the shop. And I'm like, holy shit. So Bobby boy, wide as a Clyde. I start crying, put the tears on, I'm like, I run up the stairs and these guys are like that. Security. And I'm like, he's like, we've got one of them. And I'm like, mate, excuse me, sir. They've just chased me with knives. They're for your kit and they're Victoria's for that happened, gang fighting and that. And he's like, let him up the front of the shop. No lies. On Victoria's Life. Well-known story in Dundee. Check Google. So, he's grabbed the hoodies and he's went, he's a victim. What are they? What's happened with the jewel? What's the event? I don't know, I think I've ran past and they've chased us and knocked it all down. There was boxes everywhere still, right? So what he's done was he's opened the door and the people behind the counter, the ladies with the W.H. Samuel uniform and customers, they've looked and here's Bobby with his pint of milk, still for the bus journey going, they tell me the toothache. And they look and the security guards are like, let him up the wee bit. So I'm behind the counter getting told he's just, I've been chased, had knives and that. It's all about gang fighting. They're chasing us. So, but little do they know, my co-accused, Davey Tracy, big shout out mate. You're back in the jail now, but I saw you not long ago. He got caught about 5 minutes, he ran to the Belgate back. So anyway, cut on story short, they've let me through behind the checkout, behind the W.H. Samuels thingy, opened the wee bit, let me out the front of the shop. I was like, jackpot. Got right to the overgate, sprinted right through the overgate, came up the left hand side, went right to the 1A. As I got there, a bus was pulling up. Bam, Adler please. Got right out the tin. I thought, we've got bags and bags and bags of jewellery. We've made it. One of my co-crews, Gary Cummins, I was in for 20 to 9 from a curfew at 9. The 7 to 7 curfew, I went, well, I'm going to chance it, but it gets better. So 20 to 9, Gary comes. He went back to the stash where the jewellery was and grabbed a few boxes and sell jewellery and got half a bar of dope. It was a bonghead, turned into a bonghead. So we got a mix made, a 10 fagger, took a few bongs each. I just lit place right around my mum's house. She was around at my uncle's, just in the centre of the corner. And I went, where's your mum? I'm responsible, what? I was like, what the fuck, this ain't for a curfew. I clicked. I was like, they went, right, done for a jeweller shop, Samuel, blah blah blah, you're detained, under, blah blah blah, all that shit. He's running out with half a bar, both, right on, and it's landed under the heaters on the wall, on my mum's scarf, and I'm going, oh my god, this is fucking turned into a horror film. But little did I know that that was Gary was the only one that came back to McGrath at 20 to 9. Davy Tracy was caught at the Wellgate. Dolan got caught about an hour later, whatever route, and me Sean got took back to the secure unit when he got caught. So I got left in and done me bits of curfew, and I'm like, but I was in my house when you came at 1 minute past 9 playing games. They went, but you've got a 7 to 7 curfew as well. I went, but I've got a 7 and a 9, 2 curfews. They fucked us over in every way. That's how we made the song every way. So they went, a lot of jewellery, the value. So cut on story short, I'm in Bell Street, 15 and a half in the juvies bit, and I'm hitting the bell after 6 hours. Usually a social worker, because I was under a supervision order, comes to pick you up, or your mum or whoever. And I'm like, boss, when somebody come to pick me up, you went, you're getting kept in for court. You're in here every day of the week. They've had enough of you. I went, but I'm only 15 and a bit. You went, you're a big boy now. They're treating you like a big boy. This is serious. Do you know the value, allegedly? I went, no comment. Anyway, got kept for court, could not believe it. Got put in the pages at 15 and a bit. The second person, me and a guy, fake it, and again, Philip, are the only two that have been jailed under the age of 16 in Britain. Scotland at the time, Britain. And then got paperwork, and on the paperwork it says there was up to £38,000 worth of jewellery stolen, blah 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 blah. But my lawyer went, Bobby, be honest. I've been honest with Jim for day dot. Many bags I went, well, I went the first sitting, folded up, stashed, went back. The first time I went into the shop, they ran away, being caught by the bank. I would say I never seen price tags and that, but I'll tell you, when the things were falling in the boxes, rings, watches, bracelets, they were pure gold, the best of the best. You went, £38,000 a lot of jewellery. I went, holy shit. I was like, at my wee head. That'll still be there when we got out, because it was well stashed. But the little rat that got took back to the secure unit escaped a couple of days later. Now, I'm remanded. I'm in the dock to 10 to 6 at night. My lawyer's got the law of justice book, which means at the time, whether, because I was under a supervision order, I was under that because I was a prolific offender, non-stop. So 10 to 6 I was in the dock. I remember looking at the clock, going 10 to 6, we've been in the dock for 4:45. What the fuck? This is when it all sunk in. So they got dealt with first. petition obviously, 7 day allowed them, 7 day allowed them, 7 day allowed them. So in the last one, we're all on the dock, with mums and dads and all the few of my mates, ex-bird and that. And I'm looking at my mum, she's like, it is what it is. So the judge went, we believe the estimation. I was like, familiar, how could they figure that out within a day, the hours that they had? He went, listen, that'll be just for insurance and whatever. I went, I reckon it was probably, didn't see the price tags and that, but I doubt it was nearly £40,000 worth of jewellery. But the newspaper and that reported it was up to 30 to 40 odd £1,000. Still on Google. And that was it. My heart pure sunk. I got put in the nurse's admission ward in Perth prison because of the law situation. I could not be put in an adult 16 or above, so I got kept in the people know what I'm on about. In Perth prison, I was put in the healthcare section, so I was on my own, locked up. It was no bad. Shitting myself at the sentence. But what they did for the age 10, 11 on the supervision order. So kids, listen carefully. My mum used to always say, you're going to Pullman and you hit 15 and a half, 16. No chance, no chance. See when they put a supervision order on you for your young age, do you know what they're doing? See every crime you commit, they are keeping that for when you hit 16. Now, I've got 164 criminal convictions and I'm 33 years of age. I've put them up. It's not to be proud about. Kids, listen, do not get a supervision order. And the reason you do not get one is you stay out of trouble, because what they done to me was fucked me in every angle and wanted me off the street. And I don't blame them. I was tipping every place upside down, well known fact. I was just erratic. I loved the buzz. I never saw a penny of the jewellery money, because when we were in the jail, Dolan's brother, shout out Scott, he was like, Bobby, I want no bother with you. He went, Jamie's one about Dolan. Jamie's one about the, at the time the David Beckham phones were up, the Vodafone ones. One about the David Beckham Vodafone flip phones, they were just out at the time. I'm going back to 2004, I'm back before 15 and a bit. Bars of dope, they're going to parties and pulling up this, and they've got the best of clothes on, they've got big watches and whatever. He went back and we all got fully committed. On remand for 16 months, me an extension. So I was like, 16 and a half, nearly a year. Over a year, I would say. And then got up with that. So it was a bit of a shock to the system. But just like my last trial there for home sucking, Tori was there. So what the fuck's home sucking? First again. Only 2 people in Britain and Scotland that have been pulled in for it. And I'm the 2. You check Google. Home sucking's when you kick a drug dealer's door in, take full possession of the house, take these drugs and leave them in a bad way, which I was involved in, but I got pulled into it. I got stopped and asked to go to a door to collect the grand with this guy that's got a good name, in case there was people in the house. And I went like a divvy, and as I walked down the stairs, Flinny, Scott Flynn, well known for Dundee, he's kicked Mitchell's door in. It's all acquitted now. And everyone in, and he's absolutely mangled it. Get me a fucking knife, I'm killing him. Everyone in the kitchen grabbed the only knife, put it under the fridge, and kicked it under the fridge, because I knew he would have murdered them. And at the time I was doing great, I was clean, fighting for great things in life. And when I saw the home sucking, serious subparents from a severe injury, I'm like, what's home sucking? I'd saw it on documentaries, American shit. But it's a very, very serious charge. So twice I've been pulled in, charged once got an proven 2 months ago. Me and Tori were at court, got told to expectable figures. I kept it private off YouTube and that because I was going through a lot of stress, knowing that I was looking at double figures, being in the jail could be a bit for me, doing no bad. But going back to the W. Samuel story, I'm in the jail and Dolan's brother comes in, which I felt like chinning up, but at the end of the day I'm like, it was your wee bro. He was like, bro, nothing to do with me. They're going about with Prada. Prada was like pretty a big name at the time. Remember the Prada? Going about with Prada jobbies, the flip phones, bars of dope, everything. So, me and my lawyer, like, finally spoke with that, he went, Bobby, I don't think it was 38 to 40,000 pounds. You went, they exaggerate. He says, yeah, every robbery, jewel shop or whatever, they'll extend it. 7 to 10 grand will put on for the insurance and that for the thingy, but so it sounds a lot more. But that was a shock to the system. Hitting that bell and seeing when is somebody coming to pick me up. Oh, you're a big boy now. You're at court tomorrow. I'm at court. What the fuck? I'm always at children's panels, but do not kids getting bothered because once you're on a supervision order, that's you fucked. That's why we've got 164 previous criminal convictions, and people go, but you've done all this time in the jail, that's true, but through the age of 9.5 to 10, then I got put on the supervision order because I was a prolific car offender. Disgusted to see it, it's there to see on YouTube the articles, I've got the sun cutouts, Asbo kid, it's embarrassing, but what I want to do with this now is there's good news coming once this court date's up the way when I get sentenced next month, which I can't go too much into the case, but it's 220 and they're still saying I could get a custodial sentence, but it's looking good for a roll and therapy probation. But the supervision order, what they do is they put you on that, and every charge you're committing, you're going to panels and see when you hit what happened to me. They build the charges up and you get hot with them, and I got hot with probably 60 to 70 charges, and my 164 are for the supervision order, which means that technically for the age of 9.5, 10, 11, all the way up, they were saving my charges up. I was like, what's a supervision order? My lawyer went, what that means is you're that prolific, that you're that much of a hand, and because you're underage and you're always at panels, insecure units, Rossi, Holmes, they build your cases up. I went, but I'm under 16, I'm a young boy. I had a lawyer for the age of 9.5, 10, and my first children's scene, Margaret Spalding, we judges, Sheriff Hughes, Sheriff Monroe was there at my panels, I had judges at my panels. Don't have that answer to everybody, use them on yourself. That's me with the television on there.
Okay, so we're going
2
to
seconds,
start
switch
with
on.
Neela Boost.
So that's what happened. Thick as mints. You're right, mate, thick as mints. Very, very, very. Not as thick as you, mate. But so supervision order means they will keep. Imagine doing a live next to a TV. The TV's up on the wall, mate. Have you not heard of these gadgets, mate, that you just press with switches and it connects through your phone through Tory's apps and that. But anyway, so you're asking for better signals. Well done, can finally hear, you know. So that's what happened. So the jeweler, W. Samuels, we got hammered for that. They says it was 38 to 40,000 pounds, but the supervision order fucks you up, kids. So do not think because you're 11, 10, 11, 12, committing crimes, getting 6 hours in Bell Street and bouncing and getting picked up for a social worker if you're under a supervision order, which is very rare, but in my case, it's always the worst. Me and Tori are absolutely amazing, bro. That woman has helped me through thick and thin. my books will be out soon, and the author, big shout out to Mark Scott once again, he's a local MP, which is ironic. When I got my Asbo for Adler banned with the 80 odd conditions on that, he was the one with the petition, because he's a local MP, aka also an author. So his books are bestsellers, but he says to me in Tory, sat at the meeting, went up to Adler on the Shady, and he says, your book will be a bestseller, because he works with Sanctuary, the housing establishment that's got everything about my background, the ASBO, it's like that, 80 odd conditions. Willie Mackett. Never heard of him, bro. You can't be that handy, mate, because I'm not being cheaply Dundee's a wee place, and everybody knows everybody, and everybody knows everybody's business, mate. So, no offence to him, but good stuff, Bobby. Stay away from that proper 12 shit. Too. Mate, the missus got us a bottle for Christmas and New Year and that, right? I've had a few bottles, and I drank it through the festive period, just for I went up to my wee brother's grave, I had a wee toast, because he was a big McGregor fan, so that's what I done, I had a wee toast, sat and spoke to my wee little brother, and told him that, surprise, surprise, bro, your brother has met the queen of his life. We've got our own clothing brand. Somebody, listen, another thing I'll clear up. Somebody says about my tune, if you had put all this much effort into your tune, then put all this much effort in to get a job. Number one, I cannot work. I've got 164 previous convictions. Number two, I do not bad for myself. I earn wages, legally. My family have got businesses. We've got our own clothing range. I've got my own merch. I've got one-on-one classes with people. I've got a lot of good things going. I do wee bits in the family restaurants. Tori's been helping out with that, the kitchens and that. And it's handy because I can just pick up the phone, but I don't like kicking the ass up with my family going, what's happening, I'm cuz, blah blah blah. But if you're in Dundee, Shandar, up the Perth Road, and Manzill, Arbroath, Forfar, Manzill, phone up and say you're Bobby Crazy, pal, you'll get 5% discount. So that's your delivery, money covered, and you'll get a wee bit extra food in that. Mate, I've learned for the best, mate. I've learned for the best. People seem to think because of that one wee sequence with Ben Hatchett, that Bobby doesn't know nothing about fighting, boxing, what you call a philosopher. I know everything about every sport, everything, mate. The eye doesn't lie. I'll make a music track with 100%. 5% discount, that's loads. Well, you must be a selfish little man, because I'm only just saying to you, if you're in Dundee, you'll get a 5%. That's your delivery money. So, that's what it is. I'm only trying to be a good cunt here. A kind guy. Kind heart. Ain't a greedy guy. I only tell my pals that. But I'm telling, using the chat and our great loyal subs and mods. I was battering no one, mate. The only person I was trying to batter was the demons in my head and the 200 people in his corner, mate, when I looked across, and the intimidation tactics and the hand wraps and the weight difference, getting told to shut up and not speak behind the scenes when the cameras weren't rolling. Fight, the last presser, fight day. On IV drips, drained to 10:02, wasn't allowed to eat or drink. That's Jonathan, Fighting Talk UK, we don't got on me and Jonathan do, but 24 hours I had to go without food or water. And this was the Joyces and Dean Kebab telling us this. So I was believing it, thinking these know what they're talking about, they're businessmen and that. Little do you know, businessmen, naughty ones. This is what I mean about, I'm not going to be negative, but I'm just going to speak truth. And people like Roy Chubby Brown from Glasgow, the Godfather, there's plenty more doings to come for your cheek. Getting paid tenner bags for going on me DC and that. Listen, if anybody was paying anybody, it ain't been big-headed here to troll yous. It would be me paying other people to do my dirty work. Now, number one, hand to God on Junior's grave, no cross counts. Never had a troll account in my life. Number two, my missus would be embarrassed and leave me if I was a troll. I put my name to everything. What I say, we're all entitled to an opinion. They're like a-holes, we've all got them. My opinion is, you call people the J word, but your fanboys are fanboys, people that are worse than me, and have been worse than me. I've never once hit a bird, I've never done nerve damage to fingers or thumbs, I've never slept with a 14-year-old in my life. Never mind when you're 19-year-old or 20-year-old. I've never claimed to be the hardest Lee Duffy wannabe. I've never came on camera crying about getting trolled. I've never said I've been trolled. I've took it on the chin like a man. But these little bitches fucking get 2% and start making videos threatening people. Ebenezer a Greensplat. Listen, he's probably threw me under a bus a few times as well, but listen, the guy's got to make a living in content and exposing fighters. My man, I'll give you my whole exclusive story. What people do not know is, ain't a grasp, but I'm a man of God. Now, how should one side get to tell the story, but I shouldn't? I won't say who, but I've been to hundreds of people's houses through YouTube. People, mostly fighting men and whatever, people that I looked up to. And one time I went to a house, clean, the whole YouTuber followed my story, I went to get help and go to meetings. When I turned up to this certain person's house, I went to wash my cup and turned around, and people came in and put money down, and I've turned a blind eye and just saw a tub getting pulled out of a cupboard and saw a boulder like that of something, and my heart just broke. I went, wow, well, I look up to these kind of people. They claim to be clean on camera, but I'm down certain places, and these are saying that they're taking me to meetings and whatever, and they're doing whatever they're doing. What they people should have told me was, look, I do a bit of this, take a bit of that, I'll be doing it in your company behind your back. Mate, I'm pure addicted. Nobody's trying to burgle our house, mate. That's Tori in the background. Our house, Tori's house. We've got doorbell cams a lot, mate. We've got a camera right outside this house. You saw the cameras, I've just showed you the building. Outside the doors, the neighbour's got one. Tori's house is flooded with them for the dogs, the kids. You've got a lot of creeps in Dundee nowadays, all these foreigners that follow women about and stuff like that. But let's get back to it. So you've got people, listen, see your DH guy, none of my business. It's all your businesses. Look at the state of these people that have been in the cult. They look about 20 years older. They've put about 5 stone on. They've got bigger boobs than my mum. They've got hairy bushes down the stairs. Little fishwives. They've done all that work for what? To build channels and make money. Why do I know that? Because I know a lot. Because see, if it was all about safeguarding people on YouTube, yous would have Shadow, yous would have a lot of people that's been convicted of rape, off, bounce, see ya, but no. And still, I watched the wee segment at Night Owls. I hate that VC. He is a creep. And the first thing he went on about was DH. And I'm like, you just look to press me out this guy, man. Are you sure yous ain't in love with this boy? There's a lot of feasts, Carberry feasts, but DH brings numbers and views. And listen, nothing to do with me, so I don't give a jack's ass about it slaughtered or not. Do I know Decker? No. Have I met him? No. Have I spoke to him? No. Do I like him? Don't give a bollocks. Do I think he's guilty? No comment. Do you think he's innocent? None of my business. Do you feel for the victims? Of course, every victim. But let's be honest here. DH, whether you like it or not, a convicted, what you call him, your terms, not our channel, other channels, and the cult. He made every one of them YouTube famous. We calling DC out in that fight. Because then Venice came on the scene as a fair play man. You look petrified in that gym with Dougie Joyce and Dean Kebab Flips, and DC apologising to Dougie Joyce. No, what I says to Dougie Joyce at the presser when Ben got pulled off the card, there's a clip going about. Dougie, get your boy nut up there for a straightener now. You're the fair play man. My Dundee boys drove away when it kicked off and left me. And I'm offering Ben straightener, got his father-in-law charging Bergstead, Cher's dad. Talk my son-in-law will kill you and that. I felt like going, well, let's do it. I says, let's do it now. You're off the card. He came towards us, shut his jocks, saw in his eyes what I saw, and that was that. But it was a set-up for the start. They were telling me on the phone that the show was mine. You better make 10:02 or you're pulled off the card. Now you've got to remember, when you have been sitting in drug dens and taxing people and selling and grafting, and you got offered an opportunity to fight somebody that was pretty, let's be honest, pretty relevant on these platforms about Broadmoor and that, you hit the lottery. You're like, cha-ching, ain't knocking nothing back. I only had 2.5, 3 weeks tops to prepare for that. And at the same time, I had COVID for 21 days, fact, on my mother's life, no cross camps. I lost my brother, had to bury him. My dad was in a mental institute. The day before I travelled to Manchester, I was in Carlsruhe visiting my dad. I should have pulled out that fight. I had loads of excuses to pull out that fight, to not face the death threats that my mum was getting, your son's getting shot, different accents, my whole family, close ones, experts, he will not turn up. 99% of people in Dundee knew Bobby Craig would have turned up. 99% of people on YouTube thought Bobby was just all talk. People say I got smashed. Ben could not smash an egg. He could not knock me clean unconscious at 10:02, weight drained, cut off liquid substances 2.5 days into the withdrawal. You see it, watch it back. I'm a pure carcass, you shell myself.
Weight drained.
What wee Bobby, Lee Marvin here, Lee Marvin, Hitchman and Clara. I'll let my missus watch your story, mate. Born in prison, your documentary and that, mate. What a man you are, mighty the presser. You Lazar, me, you and Lazar were like that. Big shout out to Lee Marvin. Lee Marvin Hitchman, he's born in prison. He's got documentaries on Amazon Prime and that. So me and Tori, I'll watch it. Marv, not a problem, mate. But Marv will tell you, I was down there on all my boys drove away. I was backing Lazar, and Marv was backing him as well. But Hitchman, you're the man. You're Island Jim. Know the size of the dog in the fight, that matter. I get that, totally get that, 100%. But see, when you've just came off COVID and you've got to lie, and I told him, I says, look, I've just had COVID. Keep that QT. Dean said, this shows yours. Just watch where Ben's left hook. Now, see, you're getting told not to grieve over your baby brother, to hold it all in, and you're getting millions of people coming up with what's for school, for here, for there, because you're on TV, and everybody's telling you to fight like this. And I know and I know how to fight on the streets. I'm a street fighter, and people are like, Bobby, it's different. But in my mindset, I thought, I'll go in there and blitz him 10 seconds. But see, when 2-3 hours before that, with the intimidation tactics, Jonathan Ronan Royal will vouch. My coach phoned when I'm watching it, when it started going live. He says, listen, tell him we are all proud of him. The messages, I got thousands. You watch my interview, you hear the same things. My phone pure blew up. America, Ireland, blew up. Every country. It was madness. It was like the UFC got mentioned on the UFC through the Anthony Pettis fight. Could not believe it. Last year, remember, it was the people that never believed this. Oh, you will only get spoke about in the chat. The chat with 25.6 thousand people in it watching Anthony Pettis fight on about. The commentator, this wee boy from Scotland, Dundee, British Scotland, Dundee, he's out to be Scottish Conor McGregor. He wears his flag tight around him. He went into a fight, extradited, blah blah blah. On his own, walked into the lion's den. You've got to give a boy like that a bit of credit. So everybody was stopping me and went, did you watch the Pettis fight? And I'm like, I may have watched him when I got back up the road. You got mentioned for it on the UFC. And I'm like, they're pulling my leg. Got away for Ronnie Rob, big shot up, a real one. Got stopped again. You got mentioned on the UFC. I was like, what? Could not believe it. I'll admit, I went to my head, got in, watched it, I winded it, looked at the chat, listened to the cut, I was like, wow, could not believe it. Bobby K. I have a book out now, Bobby, born available on Amazon. No, well, Lee, I've got a couple of bits getting done as we speak.
What's it called? Because I will read it.
I look back at the chat, my missus loves reading. She's got a book she's working on as well with my offer. The biggest fight of my life as well, the documentary. Amazon Prime documentary. It was getting filmed during up until the slab went through my neighbour's window aimed at me with the device at scare tactics with the note. Bobby Kane Sherps, Dundee rapper, my pal, done jail time and that with him. Your time has came. R. McKenna. I'm sick of explaining myself, bro. Not to you, but to everybody. My smoke alarm does not have a battery. My smoke alarm is connected with a wire because these houses have been here from 1824. There ain't a battery. Ain't a battery. Wait, I'll show you quickly. There ain't a battery, mate. Mate, if it was, like, I've got plenty of batteries. It ain't that, mate. Wait, and obviously, being a bought house and that, you know, things take time with COVID and that. Like, just to show you is, I'm decorating obviously, but like, I've tried to rip it off. You cut a battery, it does not fit a battery. Let's see the wire. I've tried to rip it off. I've tried all sorts. Nothing to do with your battery, mate. Specialised bite, guys, look.
Oh, well, you bloody stop.
Look at that specialised bite, look at that.
Please.
Look at that bad boy. Specialised, like one of a kind. One of a kind as well, Lee. Look at that, bro, look. Got that scent for a certain person. The Otto Wallen fight, Tyson Fury. His blood. Like, you will not see another. If you could find any scarf with the linear heavyweight, this one, look, there's his blood. When he wiped it for Otto Wallen's cut. So we've got that sent for a good show us. Like, Tyson Fury, linear heavyweight champion, Gypsy King, with his face on it, with the blood. You see him in the ring, go and watch about the Otto Wallen fight. that scarf, it's madness, man. My life went from here to both. To ending up with like Danny Christie's a British champion. Don't take too much away from the t-shirt with the blood on it, but I still put that blood there and he signed it. Now I can't take none away from DC. He treated me like a king, but then after that scumbag used this for clout and money on the back of the videos, and I know that for a fact. And people may say it to his face. Well, there's been plenty of times that I says I'll do it live and meet him face to face to discuss what these people in Glasgow stirred and talk pure utter maniaca. And I'll stick to my word on Tory's life. DC came up now and says, Bobby, meet me man to man for a talk. I do a live, go to Curly on my brother's grave, solo, and meet him like that. Punch my head off, he punched my head off. But I would not be going, just be them, and that's all I'm going to say. And that ain't a threat, that's just me furious at the way I've been treated in the situation. But there's a big platform that I've reached out exposing fighters. I like you a lot. You're getting my story. I went down there for help. Not to go on the yellow. Douglas Toddy Real. I've got family for Douglas, mate. My cousin was one of the most popular people in Douglas. He passed away in 2004. Rehab, you need Bobby. Bobby does not need any rehab. Rehab to me is for people in my situation that are scared to do it the right way. And what do I mean by that? What's the point of going to rehab? What is the point? If you want to get clean and stay consistent, you do it in your home city. See all these people I bang to daily asking me for advice. Bobby, I've packed my stuff, I'm bouncing. I'm like, bouncing to where? Brighton, example, Blackpool. What for? To get clean. And I'm like, do you think when that seed's in your head, in Brighton and Blackpool, when you leave everything behind, you will not go up a high street and see addicts at a pharmacy who's got class A, B, C. Find it like that. You could put me in the middle of the desert and I still find anything I want to find drug-wise when I was an active user. So see all this moving and going to rehabs and that, if you cannot do it in your own city, and it's a lot harder, trust me, when you're well known, and so's your dad and brothers and that, and your missus, for good things, and maybe you hate it, a bit of jealousy and that, then, to me, not everybody, yet, me, I'm talking for, I'm a weak individual. If I need to go to rehab and stuff like that, I'm a weak individual. If I cannot maintain this clean lifestyle in my city, going past people like in the town today, bro, who's got white and brown? Knowing that I'm fine, well clean. But they're that much up their nuts, they don't have a clue. And I'm like, I'm fucking off that. Sorry, bro, sorry. Tory's like, get a grip, because Tory hates all that shite. Sorry for my French, but my opinion, I don't need rehab, mate. I'm flying. Weight's coming on me daily. What's making the noise then, Bobby? Mate, what's making the noise is, see what I've just showed you? That ain't got a battery in it. Because these houses have been here, as I keep saying, for 1824, what they used to do, but obviously back in the day, it's wireized. So it goes up to it goes through the ceiling, just showed you. I've tried to rip it down. Actually got something, I went both with a brush pole to try and smash it. Got a screwdriver, tried to pop it open, phoned up, they went, ain't a battery in that. It's wireized. I went, I made a cut there from wire. Do not cut the wire, because if you cut that wire, you could blow yourself up. Or even worse, or I'll just, the whole roof will just go both. So, I don't hear the noise. That used to, like, don't hear it, but I've been waiting on the work, man. But because of COVID and that, and you've got to go private because it's a bought house, and plus, it's not just a simple job, it's getting on a ladder and putting a battery in that. Wish it was. I've got people say batteries, I've got plenty of batteries. Like, what batteries? Plenty of batteries. Like, people won't buy loads. I'm being a bam, but look, if that was the case, then it was just that situation. I'm not saying I'm like a multi-millionaire, but come on, mate. What money I've got? Money for batteries. Money for batteries. I'm just saying, it ain't showing off. It's only money. I hate money. But what I'm saying is, I've got change as well, look. got to change as well. So we needed batteries. We've got one wall to finish. It's wee wallpaper. The new sofa. Then that's it. This house is back. Me re-letting it. It's my bought house. It's what I've done. Me and Tori were re-letting it. Before Tori just got a newer house when we were staying in Tori's house. We were re-letting it. That's how I made my wage. Ain't too harsh. Decent price. It's got a big back garden. It's got a gym. It's got barbecues. It's got squash nets. Me and Tori go in. We're part of the domino team. Play with all the pensioners and the couples, and that's fantastic. People may be, whoa, you play dominoes. We're in the domino club. And it's good. It's good. Socialising with people in their 60s and 70s, it's life. Me and Tori, everybody's like, there they come. Me and Tori go in. I'm just learning. But we all sit at tables. And it's all couples. And I play Tori. Jim plays Lynn. Leanne that's behind the bar just now. So it's great. So we've got all that in the street. So I've got a foreign family wanting in this house. Ain't going to take too much rent because it's just what avenues is going down in life. So here he's got for the record, the fire alarm is not battery operated. It has been there from 1824. Yeah, it's all been.
No, the fire alarm.
No, the fire alarm. More. The toilet's beautiful, the hall's beautiful. Just needs one more lack of paint on it, and we're all good. The house that we're moving back to, well, we're always at Tori's anyway. We're always here, you'll probably say, lives, but we're here for a reason, because across the road, that's where it's just got our meetings. Vulnerable girls, that was last night, I know, but I'm just saying what you do.
What?
She was a dancer. She's been on the biggest stages with actors. Ain't gonna keep going and make her look, but listen, she should be very proud of herself, the
Have
achievements.
you unplugged that TV, Bobby? Is it like watch batteries?
Allegedly, see, to get into the smoke alarm, you need to get into it. Now listen, I was an whatever, criminal. In order to get the cars within 2 seconds.
Wow.
So, if I could bend the door back with a screwdriver on my own, with 2 fingers, break a steering lock, black box of car, use my zip to start it, then I'm sure I could have got a step ladder and put a battery in it, a smoke alarm. Do you think I like hearing that noise? It's irrelevant because I don't hear it. Not used to it. And you see it, and may piss shoes off, but I'm sorry, but that ain't my problem. Says, see how hard it is to get somebody to come out and have a look at that. And I've been on the phone at the fireys with my mum. She went, my son's smoke alarm, fire alarm, ain't battery operated. I was going to see your bank cards on the table, but you can't pay by your bank card.
No.
Yeah.
I thought I had enough change.
Yeah, okay, baby. So, my mum phoned the fireys quilt to keep you nice and warm. All you do is phone the fire brigade up and tell them that you need fireproof, resistant fire pack. It's called a fire pack. Google it. Victoria knows all this because of my mum, because of the groups and meetings we go to. But just for people that are struggling, phone or I'm a bit drunk and I smoke or and I burn my bed or whatever, you get a brand new quilt. I've put people onto this and I've saw them after it. An addict in the town today, Joey, big shout out, in recovery, he went, Bobby, thanks for that information. I was like, what are you on about? He's like, I phoned the fireys. I was like, what, was there a fire in your gaff? He was like, no, the thing that I went, oh, he went, mate, the quilt's about that thick. It's fireproof, you've got new pots, new pans, new quilts, pillows, fireproof pillows. I was like, what? He was like, mate, I got a big bag of like fresh like cutlery, and I was like, wow. So this is things that we put. Now nobody wants much. We ain't asking for money. We ain't asking for buy me coffees. If anything, we will buy you coffees. Meet up and have it. Lee, Marvin, we will need to meet up, brother. Whether it's me paying for you to come up here. I've got 2 houses, mate. I'll put you in, your missus up in here, and we'll go to Victoria's, come up, we'll have a barbecue in the back. In fact, I'll show you my back garden now, mate. You'll absolutely love it. The tennis court, and that's too dumb just now because of the weather, but I'll show you what I mean. Got a gym up there, manual bit. It's where the tennis court is there, as you could see the grass at the square, the slab there, the net goes a bike, got a bike. Bella, absolutely cracker, but this is no bad wee shed, got my wee bird in and that. Got my shed, my garages and that. Got a couple of pit bikes in there. Absolutely beautiful at the side of the garden, look. Want my gym. Don't want to put too much stuff on the gym because there's a lot of mate, Lee, we could have a wee game of got a trampoline, go on the wall, look at all my bikes, parking me bikes, all specialised, etc. Back garden's absolutely massive, man. But cages on the back windows, like every house, because it's a listed building. I think there's only 4. There's a pub, the back of the pub there. Try to hop that fence there, go to the back of the pub, it's all good. Back is usually spotless, but with the wind. But it's a big back, isn't it? Big back is. Maybe gym in that. Gym in there. Punch bagging up there, it's brilliant. Obviously don't show too much on camera because a lot of things have been getting into, but there's a lot of cameras in the backs, camera up there, metal gates on the fences, metal things on the doors. Mine unfortunately got ripped off with a drug bust years ago before I stopped all that shite, but yes man, that's how I live. That's how we live, guys, that's how we live. Look at my wee mannequin, look at that. Oh, I can't show the hat, that's for Cohen brand. He's a man. This was something that my uncle done in jail. He's been in for 1973. Sent out to us. Beautiful, love it, absolutely love it. Goes with a lot of things in this gaff. You know, got a special bee. Doing no bad in life. Got a new table and that. I love the new table. Fantastic. Even got maybe stove fire and that. Maybe stove, look at that. burning me the logs and that. Brilliant. So Lee, you're welcome up anytime, buddy. You and Ciara, sorry, I've missaid her name, but as you could see the graph behind us, mate, I was just ready to relent. But if you come up, mate, there's always a holiday house for any of us. But as I was saying, and I'll reiterate once more, I'm happy with your books and that, Lee. Very happy. There's no coffee. Sorry guys, I can grab it. I'm very happy, mate, with your success, mate. You deserve it. To be honest with you, mate, I never really watched Sean DC's podcast because I think it's Maniaca. His podcast, his style. But I've watched you on other platforms, mate. And I've met you in real life, obviously, as you know. And you're a fucking gentleman of a man. Sorry for my language, but you are a gentleman, a guy, mate. I saw the strength for you, mate, when your boy Lazar got sent about, mate. Like myself, it was only me, you and him against what? People may think I'm joking in the comments, what, 200 people or something? Probably fucking 150, 200 boys that I went down with for Dundee, bounced and left us. Moto had everything in his back. This guy came up to us, called Hoggy, a money boy. He went, Bobby Kay, he went, want to stay on Mercals tonight? He went, I'll give you a Crea White and a Crea Brown to take up the road. I went with a presser, I went to fight, hit the jackpot, on my head. And he's offering me Creos to take up the road. But this guy went in his pocket. Now, I left my mum bag and my Dundee boys. My money was in the car, everything. So he went in his pocket and then that'd be a wad of money. Both, leave my pocket. I went, mate, I'm taking money off you. Mo authority says, I'll take you like, back to the train station. I went, fat shit, my money's in the car. I thought they were away for a munch. And Hoggy, big shout at me for money. He went, stay on the couch. He went, do you want a bag of this and a bag of that? And I went, mate, I'm here to change my life for my brother. Thanks, but no thanks. But you better not be a wad of money. Bang, I went 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 500 pound. I went, mate, I'll take £60. Give me your bank details, I'll transfer it. I've got a few good bit of money in a man bag, in my gym bag and that in the car. But Manny boys, big shout out. Offered to put us up on the sofa, but the graft, I'm at a press up, and he's offering this Creoles a white, brown and 50,000 Benzos and stuff like that. But Lee Marvin, 2 seconds guys, get my coffee. Maybe table it, maybe anti-table. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, boy. Yeah. And if you don't know, now you know. And if you don't know, now you know. So, just a few details for you guys. 8 tails, real life shit. Now, Bobby boy has got the bumps, guys. Our bumps on 125 mark. There's 11 in. Pretty disappointed with the likes, 8 likes. Bet on this side of YouTube. And people say what you talking, Maniaca. No, I'm on about once we get saying, thought it was going to be the best channel. Day 3, this was yesterday, been on it, what, 5 days tops. You and Tory talk over each other. I went, well, don't listen. My missus has always been told from exes to shut her mouth and speak when spoken to. Abused, hot water thrown her back with bleach. It's horrific. So my missus has got ADHD like me, my bumps off each other, but happy. See when I was down in the dumps and I used to see, well, all my mates that have still got that stayed by us, well, quoted people in Dundee, we misses this, I used to go, not jealous, one day, like, I'm not being a bum, I always said birds are lined up, but I could not find the one with that connection. Mark, you'll know what I mean, with your missus, that connection, soulmate, just everything. And for me and Tori, mate, it's just been the best experience of my life, and it's coming up to a year. Well, it's been a year this month. We started seeing each other, but she thought because it was too cocky, we were going about sessions and birds were up my arse and guys, pure embarrassing. You wee Bobby, okay? But and she still gets it in the street. But I've told them stop saying to her or show selfies and that and whatever. And so it's pure embarrassed. She's like, I'm not the one that's been on TV and I'm not a YouTuber. But I went, babe, unfortunately, no, you are. You're not a YouTuber. But what's mine's yours, what's yours mine. What's mine's is yours and what's yours is mine. We share right down the middle because that's just the way it is. I love her so much, Marv, and now I could understand, mate, why you've kept fighting in your fight because you've got a strong woman behind you, mate. And every man, what? Needs a stronger woman behind them. And I've got that. I've got my mother that I've put through hell. And if you come to Dundee, Marv, or anybody, I says that I would never ever ever meet anybody off YouTube again in my life unless it was loyal subs, mods that wanted to come up for a day out with me and Tori, down to the docks, doing the surfboard in, doing the jumps. There's loads of activities, loads, mate. Take you to the zoo, mate, show you the bears and that, mate. The lions, tigers, it's cheap to get in. There's loads of stuff to do, mate. Go away camping for a wee weekend. We've got the tents, Mountain Warehouse tents, the best equipment. Rollo next month for 6 months. So I'm pretty gutted because I've had two good offers for Bad to the Bone and a big platform that I can't say too much. Why have I got earphones in? Because I've got my earphones plugged into the phone because people were complaining about the sound. So that is what it is. And they look cool. They're pink. They're shiny. So that's the way I roll. But Marv, get yourself up, lad. We'll have a fucking brilliant time. But what I did say was I will never meet anybody of YouTube again unless they're wait till the live panel start, Marv. Jump on me and missus. We could have a blather. And listen, it's going to be silence on the panels. What do you mean by that? Loose women, loose men panel. It's going to be like when I speak, everybody listens. When you speak, everybody listens. You get your say, she gets her say. Trust me, mate, it changes the sound when I watch it back, listen back to a minute into it. Trust me, these ones do. And it's just because that looks good, my joy. People were complaining about the sound, so but it's better with earphones. I've got problems with this iPhone. The place I've got 3 phones belong to is two brand new ones in boxes, and the one that's just took off is there. E-scooter, Proceeds of Crime Act and all that shit, but I'll get them back because the cases got through out with consent to supply the benzos. What intends to happen is in Dundee and beyond, obviously, when you get caught and when you graft and you sell benzos, which is not a good idea, kids, and talking about the past that's led me into this situation, and the situations, the threat of my life. 7 weeks ago when I was in intensive care, signed myself out, bleeding on the brain, face, you saw the video, they tried to murder us, that's what they were saying. when they were putting the shelf, and I just felt that the blade won't die. I thought to myself, I'm taking life more serious. My dad wasn't too pleased, but Tori went out and came back in. She went, there's carfuls of people out there, wee ballies on, people hiding and that. I went, is there? She went, please don't go out. My old boy came up the same night. He went, son, we've been keeping an eye on you. Because I was fucked, like, for that, bleeding on the brain, my brain swelled up. I went, Dad, Tori went to the shop. I was ready to go with someone. I won't say what. My mind just sticks. I've got PTSD, emotional disorder, OCD, ADHD, depression, anxiety, a choking disorder when I eat food, a choke, a signal gets sent through my brain when I'm chewing my food to swallow, and you cannot help it, and I get stuck. I need to put my fingers down my throat to spew it back up. I've got to get a camera put down my throat, and I've got to get my nose fixed, obviously, like, can't breathe for that one. No air at all, no accident, like, a scar on my nose here, like, I was snappy the knuckle to start. It was the rap right down there. It comes down there, whatever. But the surgeon's done a wonderful job, I thought I was disfigured for life, even though I've got the scars and that, but that's it. With the sunbeds and that, everything should be A-okay. But what the studio, you're going to the gym and that, as I was saying, me and Tori do a morning jog or a fast-paced walk, but me rehabilitating just now, my injuries and recovery, that was the best thing that could have happened to me. That one day I went out, obviously nearly got murdered, but hospital and that, it's a bit, the brain had swelled up. If you walk on the phone to certain people, this is getting sorted. But my dad had people, certain people had people around my block after a pint of much. There's loads of people in cars with barleys on. My dad came up. I says, Dad, there's people being hanging about. He's like, you just kick back, son. It's your time to kick back and let people do your work. I says, what's it? Have they come to my door? Our team. I went, Tori, told you. I says to her, that'll be my old boy and the boys, sweet, blah, blah, blah. And it was. So proud of the boys, same boys last December, they were looking for us in cars when I was in the Lockheed Militaries when another attempt on my life and I got stabbed in the lung and that be the threat to life. Stay up for 5 days. Then I done my lives, cut off liquid substances, hallucinating, tripping and whatever. But that crack cocaine is a pure epidemic in Dundee. Epidemic. I'm on about back in the day, when I was last December on the sesh, I was going in houses and going, that bird looks no bad, she looks no bad, she dresses smart, because I've got something about birds, they've got to look the part, clean hands, nails, pure white teeth, people say, Bobby, and my teeth are immaculate. That's not me neglect, that's not that. Knocked out and Friar and me tins of tuna and sauce with glass gents for stealing all our phones, well known story. So shit happens, but I love myself. Self-confessed, I love myself. Because see if you do not love yourself, who else is gonna love you? Your mum, your dad, brothers, sisters, partner, husband, wife, kids. You have to love yourself and embrace yourself. And I think 90% of people on YouTube put a Pavado's been had to say I put on It's an act. It's an act. It's an act. Ain't an activity. This is me 24/7. See in real life. Wow. Best person you'll meet. Listen, I could go into a party and make that party turn into the best night of your life. Just witty banter. Both. I went in houses and heard birds going, is that Bobby Kay there? Honestly, I used to say to my bros, it's real bad. It was. I'm mad. Do not leave your bird with me. Do not have your on the drink. Do not. Something's going to happen. And 9 times out of 10 it did. But I feel like a pure scumbag for it. But it is what it is when you're with Rangers at a young age and you've got this reputation. You're going to jail, jeweller shops, and just all that shite that I'm trying to steer the youth of today away from and say, look, listen, don't think because you're 12, 13, 14, you're getting away with all this crime. To slap a supervision order on you, you're fucked. That's why I'm sitting and he went, it was like a circus. So you kicked him out and I reached out to us and went, I've heard a lot about you, and I was like, wow, somebody of your calibre, could not believe it. So it's like a father figure. He's like, hurry up and have the kid. I want to be the godfather, so my coach will be my kid's godfather. That's 100%. Just through helping us, always been there, me letting him down time and time again, chance after chance after chance, but this is my last chance. We'll always be close. We've got a house for the year that I live in. Not been living in it recently, but it's mine. At the back of his house at the gym because for training camps and that. So it's handy. And plus when I'm free our broth, I get stopped non-stop. You Bobby Kay, get a selfie. Is George F, your coach? Oh, you don't, people respect them, blah blah blah. That man is highly spoken in a great term. You will not find one person that will diss my coach. People say, oh, Barton, he's there. He's still in his day. I took Tory to the gym a few times last couple went before that attack. And just, you see it on the video on my page, that's me just off a sesh, and he's like, you've lost that power of effing weight. And I'm like, it's stress, which it was, shit that I was going through, choking on my food, need to get a camera put on my throat to get this problem solved. Mood swing disorder, PTSD, ADHD, OCD, territories. Instead we set people on YouTube, and I'll tell you, I've got loads of them that'll tell them porky pies. Throw me under a double decker bus, then I'll throw you under a tractor. But it ain't like that. Now, my story would diminish a few people's careers on YouTube, and that's a fact, right? So, just be patient, because I'm a god man, I can't lie. I can't hold sins and take them to the grave with me. And people claiming for Glasgow that the hit, I say. And see if that was the case. Ask any Dundonian. See in jail, we fight with Glaswegians to the death. They hate Dundonians for some odd reason. But anyway, just say you did put a contract on my head, use a lot. And it was, they would get on it with Dundee. Whether or not he's want to like it, limp it or whatever, that's just a fact. Because see, setting your own people up in the city, it's a no-no. Even my enemies have been in touch. Say, we know who it is, we know what it's for. It's a 10 grand hit, obviously, for it's a 10 grand hit for I'll be honest with you, it's a 10 grand tip, because what I done was 2.5 years ago, I got I won't say how much, but a good bit of drugs. Um, and I was the people have got healthy pale people are scared of them in Dundee, and I was going about house to house thinking it was Al Capone, going there getting scammed and what, and then fighting me that family at Birmingham and Dundee, and stabbing the son with a screwdriver 3 months later for the whole family put in a hospital. Then it was the same family that done that. Well, two of the family members and a couple of people further says that was just up with Bell Street after 24. A guy that's just done putting his weight 12 to 14 years, he's just out. I clicked straight away. He's went, there's a heart in your head. He went, go. And I went, no chance. And I've opened the letterbox again and just saw the certain main man. And I heard these birds going, there's that Bobby. I went like that, got my bike, slow mo like a robot, turned it around, just saw the first, second coming up the lobby, 1, 2, 3, and just pummel. There was a fence, jumping on that, the 2-foot jump, bang, kill him, and I remember just seeing flashes and slash him, do him properly, and I've just felt the knife, the razor getting put in there and going down. That's all I was caring about. This might sound pathetic, but I was cutting through the part of poking into my lung as well. It could have burst, could have drowned through the inside with blood. And I saw which looked like the family. I couldn't see with the blood in my eyes. And I've just managed to see which was 2 kids, 12-year-old wee boy and about a 13-year-old wee girl in the back of a car, but it was dark outside the takeaway place. And I managed to get one eye open a wee bit, and I saw nobody in the passenger or driver's seat. And these wee kids have just, I went, help, and I've chopped on the window and they've looked at me, and started screaming. And I was saying, I'm sorry. Then I kept walking, got myself through the park, got past the United Club, the Sky Shellfish, came in the house, and I'm a prankster. So on the way in, I remember going, I can't just walk in, she will. Got so calm. She went, that kept down. She went, I thought you were joking. I went, no, that's what we went. Babe, I've just been done good and proper. The hit of my life. I've just been targeted. I swear my mum was like, your computer games when you're playing UFC and your bars going down and down and down. That's exactly what it was like. I was like, and I was getting weaker. But I never knew the extent. And say, babe, dying, babe, try and get the blood out that quick. She went, get the effing blood out, you need an ambulance. But I never knew that the guy that tried to citizen's arrest, I was like, mate, I'm okay. He's like, nope. Got his phone out, I went and got offers, mate. Caught on camera as well, so I got a report, like loads of witnesses. But do I know who it was? Don't have a clue. They were all ballied up. And that's the way it was there. The serious crime squad were up at the hospital every day, asking us Do you know why? Don't have a clue. Do you know who? No comment. Don't have a clue. Don't want to know. They had masks on and hoods. How am I meant to tell who they are when they're ballied up? And even if I did know officers, you know me, my family name, my dad, etc. With the time we've done, we don't throw people under buses. Bobby, you need to take police protection. That's 2 hits in the space of a year. You've got still 2 outstanding Osmonds, or threats to life they're called now. I went, give me that pen. You went to take that to sign paperwork. I went, I do not need any kind of protection. Bobby K gave them a back and they went, we need to keep you under. Told us, and he was under until me and my dad. My dad phoned us, Tory will tell you, man, Sean, you're still under until for last December for that other thing. I went, I know, because I'm seeing CID and unmarked cars, and the reason you're not CID in Dundee and in Scotland and Britain, because see, they start the red, it's always SP, Scottish Police, always. If you go to Bell Street, I'll do a live and video look at the Reggies, it's always SP. You've got a couple, just normal, but it's always SP, Scottish Police. SP7, blah blah blah. So that's what you know. So I kept seeing the SPs at the start of the Reggies, and then my dad now being daft. But Tory was getting followed as well. They were able to tell Tory everything I had done the week leading up to the attack, where I was at the night before, what number and the multi the landing I was in at the Hilton, what I was up to, who was we on the Tuesday.
Stuck him right in.
I was in McDonald's, you better be this person, stuck us right into Victoria for going on a cess behind her back. I got kicked out. I hope she doesn't mind me saying that. Traumatised. Now my missus is a hard cookie, she's been through a lot. I've seen a lot, but she went, babe, I've never saw somebody in so much mess in all my life. Then you've got fat, right? Especially when you love the person. You've got Roy Chubby Brown from Glasgow, the godfather, some fat boy, claiming that the hit came from him in DC. This is what I mean.
Wow.
People are supporting the calibre of these people. See in my local jail, see if you're in for backhand on the bird, well, than that. Knowing that was going to the Dowler for 31 days. He hit his bird. Both. See now, you walk in my local jail. People have been out in the last couple of weeks, me and Victoria Band, and alright bro, how are you doing? You're looking good and that's just out of jail. Oh bro, the jail's totally changed. I'm like, I've been told everybody's coming high. Healthy names that used to run Dundee, Albanians are running every Dundonian in A-Hall. Do not counteract exercise as full Albanians. He went, bro, well-known quantity. And he says there was about 15 of them just standing, looking at us. He says, I'm just doing laps on my own. And he went and started looking at my trainers and my joggies and my top. And he says, that'll be to see if you fit the casual look there, a grafter. Obviously, we all know, like, yeah, 110s, 120s, all that kind of shit. I'm not a drug dealer, but just all that people seem to think when you wear trainers like that.
I hate it though. I don't like them.
Victoria doesn't like them. She likes these ones I've got on,
Yeah.
but I know that I've had the black, every colour, I've got them on the cover. I've got the shorts, the night shorts, I've got the vapes, I've got them all, but I think they're JK trainers. Now don't, like, I ain't taking digs at anybody, and I had it myself, but there's a lot of fake 110, 120s, and you see addicts that are going about in the town like that with a pipe in their pocket, and you look at their feet and they're wearing like black fucked 110, 120s, and you're like, they're well fake. You can see the night badge not peeling off. So I stopped wearing them. Like mine's on the cover of those shows one day. I went, Vic went, listen, I've got my classics. My Adidas classics. I'm into my retro stuff. And James go about we holding his trainers and that, and his boys and that have got the best of man bags and the best of North Face better glasses and whatever stone and stuff. I gave a power that away. Ain't just got OCD in the cleaning aspect. If I got a mark on me, so totally is the same. I've got to come back home and change. Like the other day, we got to the end of the street, Tory had their Puma Riders on. I've got Puma Riders. Puma Riders are the smartest trainers on my manifesto. I was the first person in Dundee with them, and everybody started copying. But anyway, Tory's got the last of them as well. We got a mark on us. I'm like, home, off, someone else on. Or we got a wee mark on someone. See if you see people like your clothes on, and you notice a wee mark on the top or something, and it's whatever, a bit of paint or a bomber or something.
Well, bleach.
Or bleach, a bleach mark.
Is the worst.
Disgusting, horrible, bin it. But yeah man, so that's just that guys, but I'll leave it. I'm gonna stay on to another have you heard such about Cardman Roy Fat Boy, the Godfather son a few years ago, thinks that the hit came for him and Murphy, so it's like a BMX track. His face will look like, right? But
bloody
end of it came back, you better come back there, but it's just I'm flowing.
Fucking
His face will look like a fucking melted welly. And that's just a fact. How do you think he's saying, plenty to come? Not for you anyway.
wow.
Pure embarrassing, nearly 50-year-old. See the way these people are going about YouTube? I do not know how he's good. People would say the same about me, but him more entertaining than half of these dingbats. I mean, all they speak about is pure shite. Getting their birds involved in trolling campaigns. Could you believe it? Nearly 50-year-old with businesses and yachts and toys and that, but they're sitting in chats and with 20 troll accounts each and saying they're putting hits on my head and that was for the cheap. Well, just say it was. How did you not come and do something yourself when I offered to come and get this sorted out? Like, man, bring as many people as you want. I swore on my brother and Tory's life, I would bring Tory. Yeah, Tory's right. I don't need to do it. I could pay people to do that. You couldn't pay a prostitute to even suck you off. You fat fucking tramp. Your chin hits the ground. You trip over your chin every time you turn around. It's your birthday. Sorry for the negativity. I just got a bit passionate when my missus had to witness me coming in like that. Then you've got these rats claiming that it was them that got this orchestrated. It was me going to a house, off guard, caught off guard at the wrong time, or that would never have happened. And I could bet your bottom dollar on that. So do not listen to a word to say. Everything. They would not have. Just say it was them. How would they have known I would have been an American guy's house? It's a spur of the moment thing. I went on my bike, bam, went to see my mate, he's been in American jails and that. He's put us wide, and I happened to spur of the moment. I was a pure flick. So if you want to say, it would be different if people jump over cars and that in the street. Then they can maybe claim that. But there's more to come. I do not think somebody would take a contract for Roy Chubby Brown, Fat Boy, the Godfather's son, DC, that's allegedly self-confessed sleeping with a 14-year-old.
Oh, Bobby, come on.
I'm just being honest.
No, I'm sick of hearing
Paul
that.
Venice sitting crying
Mom,
about
I'm
getting
actually
trolled.
sick
I like
of
Paul
hearing
Venice, I like DC, I've got a lot of time for him, but
I'm
let's,
sick of hearing that.
let's tell the
They're
truth.
meant
This is
to be going on with other things. It's been
calm
every
down.
that.
Yeah,
No,
but you've no went through what I've went through, babe.
no,
Right,
I
end
won't
of.
believe you at
End
all.
of. No, you've not known the sides of maybe these fools. End of. So I'll never mention them again, but I've just got to get my point of view across. My point of view is, I'll never mention them again. He says he's going to take 2 negative videos down. Well, one still at me. I'll never mention the guy again. They're irrelevant. They're in a cult behind the scenes, and that's a fact. People could say Bobby's paranoid. I said, remember, I was once a member of the cult, meaning getting asked to put posters everywhere. I knew everything that was happening. But Bobby went, I've got my brother's death to grieve, my mum, and that VC video, Craig, with the dog video. It's too gruesome to show. I've had to cut half it out when the dog jumps. That's pure
Lies.
sick. That's pure bullshit. Because see if that was a fact, you
You
would have
would have
been
sweat.
there. But so we things like that make you think, has this been exaggerated? I'm not saying he's not like done bad things to victims. I've got my opinion, and I'll keep that to myself. I'm not to do with your cult and your campaign. But doorstepping people. You were willing to go ahead with Paul Ellis and stuff like that, and Tony Bird and that, so what's the problem with me? But we'll leave it at that. But I just hate bullies, people that pick their victims. You know, walls and calling people the N-word.
Wow.
It's non-existent now. You've got Hedgehog Man doing these night owls with but the honest lies that sit and talk pure maniaca, make a fortune off the back of a Savile case, which in my opinion,
That's
and people's
disgusting.
disgusting. What about these pure victims that are sitting potless, not a pot to piss in, and they've got to sit and watch or get told for their mates or mates. These are making a fortune off the back of you getting tampered with. Where is your morals, guys? But people still support Cratty Murray as well, the Epstein of YouTube. Very same scenario as Epstein. Epstein had the money, not saying Cratty Murray has, but he's got the business in a pure country. And we checked on their site, and Tories IT savvy, very good. And you're able to see profiles of these people, and she through the phone. I was like, wow. Her brand and iPhone, both. I went, wow, your new phone. She went, so, I've got you've got a daughter. I went, is it that bad? I looked, I swear to God, ain't a way to lie. Some of them looked as young as 13, 14. But there was birds that did look 17, 18, 19. But that still in my book is the N-word. His Mrs. Joan is 30-year-old. I'm 33-year-old. Right? My missus is just turned 40. I'm to be 34. 6-year difference. That's the way I like it. I like see these people that are into these young birds and that, it's creepy, it's a bit seedy. But people still hear exposure and that, all think he's funny and he's not a con man and that. Listen, me and Tori have says it teaching her behind the scenes, watching all this unfold. Remember that this man was a naughty one. You could see it ripping for him. You've been in a jail, you will know 10 seconds of somebody walking in the hall, you could say he's a naughty. In real life, he's a naughty one. And that's exactly, I could swear on my mum's life, no cross camps could drop dead with a heart attack about Karate Marty, and everybody will be eating their words, and that's a fact. Does Bobby know someone? No comment, but yous are mingling with the young girls out. Nick Epstein, Prince Andrew and that, recording Prince Andrew and SEX. I can't even say the word when it comes to teens, I cringe. SEX, that 17-year-old. Richard Branson, one of the richest men in the world, he was on the island. It's a very similar Karate Marty on Fighting Trolls Live, when the rumours were going about dates before it got serious. And he knew, and behind the scenes on the phone and that. So you invite somebody across, you've got a business with all these young birds, and you're speaking to somebody that's getting accused, but you thought he was just getting trolled. Fair enough. We get it, right? But what I would have done, being a family man, yourself, Karate Marty, with your kids, me and Tori, if I was helping somebody that was getting called, I would want background checks knowing they're coming on my wife and their kids. So see that alone, that goes to show you the guy ain't got a brain cell. If he had brains, he'd be very dangerous. And he is dangerous to women and young kids. He's giving them pennies for one slice of bread to put on the table, to put into 4 bits to feed the family. Yous are bigging these people up. And DC as well, pretty disappointed, bro. 7 minutes of the truth about Karate Marty on the phone to him. He's put the guy way up here. Steven shit's a fan. How do you think I keep away from all your wee narratives that suit you and bits? But well done, bro. At least somebody's talking fucking the truth and ain't scared of getting cancelled or trolled or whatever. Now, Mike, it's YouTube. It ain't. People take YouTube as real life, and I get it. People haven't got lives. 80% of people on YouTube, sad to say, that is their lives. They're married to YouTube. Humble dryers and people like that on exposures on about Karate Marty. I thought you were a con man. I thought you were this. I thought you were that. You better bet your bottom dollar. He's all of that above, and I've sworn my mother's life. So prove me wrong, because I could prove it all. I could prove it myself right like that. And Martin Royale gets ran out of Salford. I've got family down there. And coincidentally, you've got a man across in the Philippines with the same name, same age, people that know him, but he fucks off to the Philippines. Or every country, you bounce with Salford. It's like me bouncing with Dundee to the Philippines. And people find articles. If you dig deep, you find them. Not on Google. Try maybe Yahoo and other platforms. You get better info. And I'll give you a better one on the next live. And check. You'll find out everything. But he's a supporting somebody that's sex trafficking young girls, people's daughters. Hear the way he speaks. I was with a little girl, she was very pretty little thing. What kind of father speaks like that? His kid should be took off of him and put in care of foster.
Pretty little girl. Pretty little girl.
Yeah, she was a pretty little girl. Pretty little girl. See that lip cringing on my face going red, man. Ugh, pretty little girl. On the phone to your boy going, oh, we've got pretty little girls. What was this? Martin was at the wedding. He was a flower boy. He was like, fair enough, so he ain't lying about that. The night before the England game,
No,
He
they
was at
make the World
the
Cup.
World Cup. He was a flower boy for being in the cup for 2 weeks, 10 to 14 days for the climate. That pure haunts me. Tell Tori about every day she's been told, but mental stepped up, went to put a centre, both, keep that both, just went both, just right over the bar. But anyway, enough says, guys. God bless. Take care. Dr. Raphael, ain't saw you. I'm never on YouTube, jump for channel. Never been that kind of guy. At the start, I was on lives because I thought I was media obligations due to the Benacha fight leading up to it. Good publicity. But see all this exposure TV and that. How could you be a Christian also? Roasting people and calling people the J word. Have you heard the way that guy talks? Can't even speak properly. Can't even string a sentence together. What? When was it? The Humber. Was it last night? I've had a joint and pure stoned. No, you're on the benzos, mate. Just be honest. When I lapsed, I told you I took pellets and lapsed. Takes a man to admit that. You just think everybody zipped up their back by me. Know what? Was it last night's Alive? I was listening to a wee bit. Somebody sent a super chat, super sticker, whatever it was, 99 pence. He went, oh, somebody sent a super sticker, super chat. See, that's how gone am me all this. Robbing the public, ain't that kind of guy. PP turns around and goes, yeah, I saw that, it was 99 pence. Exposure's like, well, I can't find it. That ain't worth reading out. What, for 99 pence? Come on, man. I don't see that. And started laughing. Then, retracted, somebody must have behind the scenes went, that sounds a bit cheeky. Comes out with, no, I'm only joking. I'll read it out for none. I was like, wow, showing your true colours and your subs are still blindsided because these people you're on about, Paddy Conroy and Deb Eddie's got fanboys that will stick by his side, etc., etc. Yous are just as bad. Joe, got any news on DH? Anybody got news on DH? Yous are obsessed. Every one of you, 95% of these people on YouTube call people the M-word in the grass. Motorstruck my channel. They've all done it. I'm the only person that's got my wee mum on a video with the headline, Bobby McKay's mum giving him crack. My mum was never touched a drug in her life. Do you not think people in Dundee would be coming up? You find one person that sold my mum drugs and I will take my whole channel down. And my brother's grave no cross camps. So keep it up because listen, our family, Tory's family, everybody's met my mum. They go, Donna, we do not know how you have stood by your son for what he has put you through and the family and just stress. She went, it's my only son. If I turned my back on him, I would feel like I was abandoning him. I would not do that. So mum, I love you. Do not worry about these dingbats put in. It's clickbait. My mum thought it was all real and she was like, people all think. I went, mum, people have me all your days. Look what you've put up with me. Look what you've done for me. You've helped me. Jinxer kicks us out when I was staying there. Now, I've always had my own gaff, but the reason I moved in with my mum full time because my mum's got a broken back, broken pelvis, via a metal plate in her back. When she was an alcoholic, she's been clean 18 years off drink, never touched a drug in her life. She got locked in a house for a paedophile. Tried to get out, he went, I'll be back, you better not fucking leave. Locked her in, she was one up. She tried to go out the window. Took a bit of drink of vodka, she says, straight, shitting herself. Got 1 foot out the window. Tunbury Avenue, guys, people that'll be watching fame. Man, know the story. And she's just went, both. And the new drains were made at the time, the concrete drains. Her back just went bang for about 25, 30, 35 feet. Both. She was knocked unconscious. Got told she would never walk again. I've told the story. I was going up and seeing her and just the memories, and me and my mum are like that. My mum's my queen. I love my mum. And my mum is boy, I admit it. Everybody knows I'm my mummy's boy. They go, Bobby, you've got one soldier, a mother, putting up your dog tape and your shite, finding paraphernalia. Your mum's a straight peg. My mum's always been a straight peg, apart from being an alcoholic, which is her name. And they treated me and spoiled me. People say far too much, and that's why I turned out a wee bit worse. But yeah, so that's the true story. So whoever put that video up and says, on the way down the shop, I've just texted Jackie Herbal. She's got it ready, or he's got it ready, we'll just say. And she went, I'm not away to do that, it's drugs. I went, Mum, it's great for your plan. You know what I mean? Because see, when you're on the Beverly injection and you've got problems with class A's, you've had problems with class A's. See, when you get drug tested, known fact, in Dundee and beyond, they don't test for weed. They don't give a bollocks about weed, and that's on my brother's grave. The top I work with, Victoria comes to my meetings, and I'm like, Jai, we'll just call it Jai. Got myself a wee bit of weed last week just to chill out with my stress and anxiety and that. She's like, you don't smoke? I'm like, no, I don't smoke, but I've got a pipe. Put it in a pipe and thing it. She's like, it's only weed. It's great for a seed. So see, drug record the next one. It only comes up negative for heroin, negative for cocaine, and negative for benzos. That's it. That's all. That's all you get tested for when you're in treatment and on the injection. They don't test you for weed and stuff like that. You're mad. Weed is not addictive. People may say it is. It ain't. Trust me. Weed is not addictive, especially when you're being addicted to class A drugs. Weed is not a drug. Weed sort of calms my ADHD down. Now, I've started eating edibles. My neighbour made some. I've told my family and that. They're like that. Well, you're enjoying yourself, you're having a munch, you're watching your movies, and that's what it is. And I got myself a wee bit of smoke earlier on, a bit of Cali, and that's the way I'm gonna go about it. It's not an everyday thing, but so I don't contradict myself. Cannabis or weed when you're in recovery is not cheating or lapsing. What is when you're taking the and any other class A drug like that in the pub and that. Don't touch any of that. Now, do you think it would come on YouTube to the masses for loads of enemies, but I'm loved more than I'm hated? Do you not think they would be coming with the woodwork experts, this, that, and going, he does this, he does. Nobody's got one bit of dirt on me. Not one person. But that video putting up my wee mum was taking a mild heart attack through the stress I put her through. We placed at the door. Me in bad ways. Me nearly killed, getting killed. And you put clickbait my wee mum saying Bobby K's mum gives him crack cocaine. He's off your nuts. My mum could take a heart attack and drop dead right now. To God, my mum's never taken a drug in her life. She hates drugs. Look what's done to her son. It's just people have to look at. People need to have a bit more respect on YouTube. I'm not going to mention certain people, but listen, if you give, cheek out and ruin people's lives for 5 to 6 years, whether or not they're the N-word or whatever, and then you get a wee bit of cheat back yourselves, and you're going, I'm going to come to the doors, Ebenezer show. Well, I think disposing for yourselves is bang on to detail. But all these, your heroes, they're all getting outed one by one. But see, this man here can't be outed for anything because everything's in papers, the Sun, about me. I should have recorded that thing. Remember, I can't talk about it. Get my reports done. Am I a risk to women and children? Tory's got kids playing the game. You certainly are not, Robert. You have not got one domestic out of your whole list of convictions. Take care. McKenna, I know. This is what I mean. I think people never quite understood me, mate, because at the time I lost myself. And when you've lost yourself through addiction, it's hard to find yourself. And you gain yourself as who you were when you were the popular football player, on that session, that blah blah blah. Then your wee mum sticks by you through thick and thin. She lost her whole family, my mum, my gran, her brothers, the whole lot. She's got her only son. Not through me, but she's lost everybody. And she's scared because she's going to lose me. She's took a mild heart attack due to seeing what I've been up to in the last years past. And people have had to cheat to put a video of me handing him a £10 note to go to Jackie Chan, Jackie Lee's, and get me 1 gram of Calais. And even at that, because I did not say it was finishing an attack, it was past 7 o'clock. So I phoned him and just put it in a bag of sweeties, wrap it up. My mum will put the bag of sweeties up, and that's what it was. Me handing a £10 note on my brother's grave across council for a bit of weed. But I was too embarrassed to come up because the Bivadol injection I was doing spears, but I've told her, they're like, we don't give a fuck. And if you're in treatment, ask anybody that's in treatment on the Bivadol injection, they do not, or on methadone, or whatever, they don't care about weed. They do not give a jack's ass about weed. They only care about crack, cocaine, heroin, and volume. That's all they care about. See, weed, they tell you, smoke weed all you want, and that's a fact. And I'll put it on record at one of my meetings and say, I had a joint last night to put my head down. Oh, so, that's what it is. So, there's not like, you can't get addicted to weed. You can't become a junkie, you weed head. You can't become addicted to weed. There's no, if that was the case, there would be alternatives like.
Why are we trying to legalise it?
Well, it's legalised in most countries and it will be here soon. And, arthritis, there's trials going on. The DPC do not give a jack's ass about weed or dope. I don't even smoke, but I'll tell you something. For the hospital, that incident 6 or 7 weeks ago, I started getting edibles from my neighbour and getting a bit of Cali. Now I don't smoke, I can't smoke a cough, it's disgusting. Got a pipe, I put a wee bit, and I'm sorted, and it calms us down, helps us. I've told my psychiatrist, doctors, everybody, and they're like, it's okay, you're flying in recovery, you're flying. Somebody's saying I contradict myself, but I am flying in recovery because I smoke weed now and again. The main thing is in touching class A's, B's. So, well, weed, whatever category that fits in, doesn't even fit a category. Ain't a drug. Just chills you out, mellows you out. 99.9% of people on YouTube smoke weed. So recovery, no. Cheating in recovery is when you're lapsing, shading behind people's backs and taking the drug that you were addicted to, or taking any drug that
My cousin in Canada has a greenhouse and she grows it.
But Tori's family live in Switzerland, but anyway, but the one in Switzerland, they've got about, sorry, the one in Canada's got greenhouse
And
they grow it.
And they grow it. She puts it in her food.
She puts in her food.
Like, I remember being across and had smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon.
And it had wheat through it. And it was absolutely beautiful.
It was absolutely beautiful. Victoria says they put some through fish and her food in that. She ate it and she says it was banning. Well, the food and that, the taste, the way they do it across there. But weed is absolutely nothing. If I want to treat myself to a 6 pack of beer, I'll do that. But I'm a bad drunk. I do bad shit on the drink. I.e. maybe banging at associate and laps or whatever. So that's a no-no. A bit of weed. I'm in I'll say 7 to 7 anyway. Be on the roll or on the tag, back on the tag. So I'm keeping my wits, I'm keeping my head on. I've got plenty of opportunities coming my way and Tory's way. There's emails for different producers and Lad Bible, big shout out Lad Bible, and Christian for the biggest fight in my life, the Amazon Prime documentary. Matt Scott, my author, bestseller book. You're doing, I can do this, I can do that, farting, burping, pure scoffing their face on camera, making the noises. Disgusting. But anyway, guys, I love yous all to the subs. I can't see the chat, I'll need to get shit sorted out. We'll get the StreamYard downloaded. Yeah, hashtag positivity for life. Love me and Tory. Thanks for the subs, the mods. Tory, come and say bye. Stand behind this babe. Look how sexy maybe baby is. I love when my missus puts her gym stuff. She's just back for the gym, so looks like that. Beautiful. Lee, Hitchman, Marvin, we will meet, brother, get good content. Once this channel blows, which it will, mate, trust me on that. You do not see people and Tory are authentic, real, honest.
Coffee with your roll.
Yeah, thank you, darling. Do you want coffee with your roll? Maybe a big fold roll. Cannot wait. I've got a busy day and I've been on here nearly 181. But guys, take care. Lee, you and is it Kiara, your missus? Tell her God bless. All the mods, all the viewers, and look after yourself. Be selfish in recovery. Secondly, look after your family, your kids. But first of all, if you're fighting demons, look after number one. And number two is your kids, your mum and 3, 4 and 5. But number one has to be you, or you're going to get nowhere in recovery. That's where I stumbled a few times. It was all about putting people first. But no, I've put myself first. My missus, Tories even says, you better put yourself before me in your recovery, because I want to marry you, which I got married, and a wee kid on the way, maybe wild Kyle. So it is what it is. But guys, this is the best entertainment you'll get. I know this life you're on about, the plans we've got, the content. It's not the same old shite. Same old shite. Face sausages. EIB. Here are we degrin fega begoi. Segri allegata begoi. Egri allegamos. YAPR. Segri allegata. Regi speget. Tegri jägers egol. Segri is legator begoi. See you soon, guys. Do live later on. Segri allegata begoi. Legi these gentlemen.